Welcome back, one and all, to D&D 5e Blood Bonds, a tale of the Ashen Court. Last time, the group went north to investigate happenings going on near some of the camps near the wonderful new city of Sorkai being brought into the fold of your new burgeoning kingdom. One of the things you were told to investigate was a local pack of goblins. The other was the disappearance of some local soldiers. You would discover that these soldiers had gone off course and discovered a small set of ruins out in the wilderness. Ruins that seemed to have once belonged to a dwarven outpost that was then exterminated by the elves. As well as discovering several ghosts and wraiths involved in the incident. Now, though, the group, after having spent quite some time here within a beacon of sunlight to try and avoid the wraiths causing more damage, your beacon of sunlight seems to have attracted some less than favourable guests. I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
Add everyone to the initiative calendar.
Get them, boys.
Is there a way to activate Discord overlay just in general? So I can tell when my mic cuts out.
Or activate it over the top of Chrome. Or
Yeah, something like that.
There is a way.
Oh, I can toggle it.
Yeah, so you can toggle it, but it doesn't usually function on top of something like Edge or something.
Right.
For that, you would need to go into the activity status in your Discord.
Oh.
And you need to add Edge or add Chrome or whatever you're using as a game. So then it thinks, oh, hey, I'm supposed to put the overlay on top of it. Because by default, it's told not to. So.
Oh, that was loud.
Wonderful.
I had a lot of initiatives to roll. Thankfully, it was all done automatically now.
That's good.
Remember ye olde days where we had to roll each one by one?
Oh, I remember.
The first 5 minutes of combat is just rolling initiatives.
Question: how long we have been here?
A while, I think.
Quite a while. Your daylight spell's 1 hour. It's getting close to its end.
I thought so. It can only hold for an hour.
Yeah, I think you've been here about 50 minutes.
So it's gone soon. Good to know. Good to know.
You have spent quite a bit of time excavating around here, digging, burying bodies. Actually, if you've been burying bodies, it's probably actually near the full hour at this point, so probably more like 55 minutes. Lots and lots of gobbos there.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
It's fine. You can handle some gobbos, right?
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Well, only one way to find out. Horse acts on, of course, an Amazon's initiative. Wolf will act on Zed's.
Sure.
It's fine.
This goblin begins to move forward. He's kind of got like his arm up, shielding his face a little bit from the just massive bright light shining at him.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a hit for sure. That is a hit. 6 damage. Yes.
Only a small hit though. With health to spare.
Certainly impressive swing for a goblin, though.
Bah. It's whatever.
Bring it on, gobbos. Oh no, is that a sword spider? Good lord.
What is that?
I think we all know what that is.
It's a spider.
Why is the
Spoder.
health bar weirdly
Oh.
positioned?
Jesus Christ.
Oh
okay.
no, it's a goblin's health bar. Oh,
It's a goblin riding a spider.
yeah, I see. Oh man, I have so many fireballs.
uh, that's just a miss.
Dodge.
I like that Constitution save.
It does something.
Oh,
Cyrus.
Miss.
Third.
No.
Zerd.
No.
Ah, the mounted goblin. You know, it's always good when the goblins get to work together.
not for us.
What? What? No, I see no issue here.
Hmm.
There's an issue?
I hope not.
It'll be fine. This attack's made at advantage.
Against who?
Instead it was.
No.
All right, I think we know where I'm going with this.
Yep.
It would be ridiculous if I wasn't. So I believe I can also do this. So I think this is 2. Yeah, 2 sorcery points. I've got 2 left. I'm going to quicken a fireball, which I shall place like like so.
Ooh. Ooh.
So DC 15 for half. DC 15 for half.
Blammo. Even half probably fries a goblin.
I would hope 14 health, like damage fries a goblin.
Maybe they're extra sturdy, like Arctic
Winter
goblins.
ones, yeah. Although maybe fire is extra damaging to them because they're
Maybe all the furs are very
flammable.
easy
Yeah.
flammable.
Oh, goodness. They're definitely dead.
Yay! See, this is why you have a fireball caster in your party. Is when shit like this comes up, they just snap their fingers and clear most of the map for you.
And I didn't use any of my 3rd level slots last session.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually have this 3
Remarkable
times.
restraint. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that was my quick action. My my standard action will be a Rare Frost on the giant spider next to Vicus.
Ooh. What the
25 for
fuck?
15.
It's crazy.
And then I'm gonna like shuffle over here, I think.
Yes.
And then I can't see the end turn button because it's already on Vix's turn.
Let's see. I would like to disengage from the spider as my cunning action. We'll do that. Do these spiders have reach?
Who knows?
Who knows? Alright, well. Guess I'll keep going then. He will strike at the one beside Zed. That's miss. Yeah, he'll stay here. And I'll do this.
This one's going to shoot at Ammons.
Mm-hmm. That's a miss.
He then going to spend his move action, or his rest of his movement, sorry, to go leave.
Smart. Just watch 7 of his friends die.
Yeah, pretty smart to be honest.
I don't know if we do much of stuff for these. I saw thunderclap the spider in front of me. Yeah, thunderclap. Like, let's see. How do I spin this? How do you spin this? That? No. Because it doesn't matter.
Was it a cube, 15 foot?
Yeah, cube 15 foot.
I mean, I know what you're trying to do. You just want to do a cube that hits everyone.
Yeah, if I can hit like all of them.
Yeah, you can. That's fine.
Okay, good.
Like this, I guess. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, like that. Now, got that. Yeah, DC is a 14 save. Con save. If they fail, they take 6 points of damage.
Already done.
Okay, good. That's my turn.
Well, well, well. Hello, spider.
Your beard is slightly singed, but
I'll see if I can cinch it some more with a strike from my trusty blade. 9. No, probably not. Starting
Same.
off strong. I'll try 23 might hit. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Then I'm gonna as well move up here to intercept the spider and prevent it from going to the softer, tender parts of the people. Glory will also charge up here and slam into the spider and try to hoof it to death. Which can hooves. 12
wow.
damage.
Horse do more damage than me. Oh,
It's a very strong horse.
that's good to have.
Oh, I would have sent my wolf after the running spider. Goblin.
Hey. Glory moves up and just smacks the spider in the face with its hooves, and the spider crumbles.
the goblin avoids falling prone.
All right. Well, that's me.
Horse. Goblin is afraid of horse.
Yeah, I love that question. Oh,
Icon is so funny looking. I love it. It's like that art piece. I forget what it's called.
Oh, it's running away, eh? The horse is gonna smack it. Oh, yes, indeed. Hooves! 15 for 8.
Misses.
Oh. Damn it.
And technically, because it's a goblin, it could have disengaged with a bonus action, but it runs.
Hmm. Well then.
I mean, Seth would go to the hills and like shoot them with arrows and bows, or shoot them with arrows. If they are to,
Shoot them with bows from your bow.
yeah.
It's a very magical piece of item there.
Yeah, I do
Well, it's
long
like the
bow.
swords from the bow.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
bows shoot bows, and they shoot another bows.
Jesus Christ. Some anime shit going on here.
It's an exploding bow.
Yeah, bows and bows and bows.
Yeah.
All right, well-
I'm gonna shoot them with my arrows. I can shoot 600 feet away, so you know.
Yes,
Do-
but because the local terrain don't really have 600 foot of range where you can just see.
Yeah, it's not a
Fine.
plane. So
Fine, they're wounded and singed and they're running away. We can easily follow them.
yeah, let's follow them. We'll need to
Um,
spend
And one of them is currently being mauled to death by a wolf. So
yes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's go hunting.
Yeah,
hunting.
let's go hunting. I will. Unless we plan to do a short rest.
No,
looks
I'm
around
good.
the party.
I'm good.
I'm fine.
I will spend some lay on hands on myself to heal up.
We're a decently non-short rest needed party in terms of abilities. So
Wait, definitely
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, and I've still got 1 first level, 3 second level, and 2 third level. So
nice.
I have
Good.
4, 2, 2, and 2.
I can still hit things, so I'm good.
There we go.
yeah, works.
That's the good thing about having knives. They never run out of ammo. You just keep stabbing.
Well, yeah, until the knives don't work, and then you're like, oh fuck.
Oh yeah,
Helmet.
the secret alliance between goblins and flumps, making them immune to psychic damage.
These goblins are good.
the flumps have taught them secret flump
Can
techniques.
you cast polymorph on me and turn me into a flump? Or
Oh, that would be great.
Man, I love
Flump is
flumps.
not a monster.
It's
Oh,
true, they're
true.
not.
They're not
They're
monsters.
majestic people.
Yes, they are. They're good guys. They're wonderful people. Everyone likes a flump.
What do I use with my second level spells? Couple good things. I think I'm going to convert 1 second level and 1 first level for a total of 5 sorcery points.
Alright. Sweet.
To bring it 2 spells of each level available. Give me 5 out of 6. Yeah, that's good.
Alright, let's get tracking.
Good track-a-lackin'.
can somebody please make me a survival check? The wolf will give you advantage.
Sure. Really bad roll.
Oh dear.
Really bad fucking roll.
God.
Oh no.
We have fallen face first into the snow.
Such an avalanche just sweeps us back to like town, pretty much.
Let's find out.
The group begins to take quick haste, attempting to follow the goblins. Though it's terrain that you neither know, and moreover, you're trying to follow creatures that are naturally quite nimble. Not all of your group can be said the same. Travelling fast and travelling light across snow and ice. The group attempts to follow the goblin's path along a large section, along a small, large section of ravine. The goblins have managed to cross the ravine over a series of logs that had fallen across them from local trees, making nice sturdy bridges. Zed, finding no other way, directs the group to follow. Though perhaps he could have picked a better tree in particular, given this. Well, the group weighs more than the goblins do, to be sure. There's a crack, and then splinters, as a large section of the log breaks away as the group is attempting to follow the goblins across. Falling a decent distance down into the ravine, unless anyone has a way to stop that.
A quick mental spell
Us or the log or both?
for the log. Don't break.
Oh
You cannot mend the log.
What?
no,
Heresy.
I don't think I can.
I can only save one of us, not all of us.
Well, I'll roll full damage then.
Can I use acrobatics to prevent a fall?
Yeah, I think it's part of acrobatics.
I'll let you can try. It'll be difficult, but you can try.
God damn it. Worst roll ever.
I mean,
Go for it.
yeah, yeah.
Congratulations, Zed. You'll take half of this.
Well,
Ouch.
Ouch.
Now a short rest might be an idea.
As the group comes tumbling down the rocky cliffside, fumble, crack, bump, eventually ending up face first in a pile of snow at the bottom, with the horse landing on top of all of you.
Oh, good. Just rushing all of us.
ow.
Hence the 18 damage.
Yeah, yeah. Does the horse take 18 damage? Because he survives with 1 hit points. He's
The
like,
horse takes 18 damage.
oh.
Wow, he's
He
surprised.
lands on all of you.
Yeah, I suppose. We'll
Your
break his
spiky
fall.
equipment.
Yeah, yeah. Well, picking himself up in as a dignified way as he possibly can. Grunting and swearing to himself. Maybe we need to take a short rest before we attack the goblin camp now that we're all half dead. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I can easily heal us when we go there now. Right now, if we find us go there. Sadly, it seems I have misset our location, and we might have, lost the goblins.
You're currently at the bottom of quite a large ravine. Can't really go back up.
I mean, I can always get up, but can you guys get up?
Smug elves. God
I
damn
mean-
it.
Fucking wood
Spy-
elves.
Amanas looks at his big war horse and his heavy armor, and he shakes his head. No, he cannot climb an icy ravine. Should have bought some spider climb gloves or something.
Look at my -1 strength. No. No.
I mean, let me check if giant lizards can actually climb.
Yeah, giant lizards have a climb.
Said brings out his encyclopedia and looks.
Yeah, the animals of the animal kingdom. Let's see, giant lizards.
I
have
think
over
we should
there.
have. I think we should have a short rest anyway,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
because
Can we
Leo
make
will
like a
dying.
a windbreaker, like a lean-to or an igloo or something here, so we can rest a little bit?
Ick.
Well, at the bottom of the ravine, the good news is the wind is not very blowing particularly hard down there.
Yay!
You can
Sweet.
you can find some corner of the ravine to set up camp.
Sure.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
have a
we'll
short rest.
have a short rest, eat some of the beef jerky, drink a little bit of the mulled wine.
Okay. Very well then. The
Well,
group the group,
Said shakes his books for lizards.
the group sets up shop. In the deep kind of pits of the ravine. Very little light gets down here. It was already kind of twilightish outside anyway, and as it kind of turns to true nightfall, it is nearly pitch black at the bottom of this pit. There are a few. You can see just the bare glimmers of starlight above you, but very little of the light actually trickles down this deep into the ravine. For that matter, I believe one of you cannot see a thing right now.
Oh, is it dark?
I can light my halo, if that helps.
As the group then sits around the halo created by Amanus.
I mean, I have a torch. I mean, I can use it as well.
Should get you an ever-burning torch or something.
What do you mean? I have a hooded lantern and oil.
Oh, yay.
Fine.
But,
I have 2 oil flasks.
I have a
yeah.
torch as well.
The group is free to spend hit dice to restore hit points if you want to.
Yes.
Huzzah!
I shall do exactly that. What is my hit die? Is it a D10?
I believe it's a D10 of the paladin.
I think it shows you. I think.
If you click on short rest, it shows you. You can do it
Yeah.
automatically, and it rolls it and applies it. But you should make sure that the extra HP you get is actually added to
Yeah, if you
plus
hit roll,
max,
it does.
not your thing.
Just a flat roll.
I miss your con also.
It rolls your con. Like you
Yeah.
only put in bonuses if you have something specifically for short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
like particle stuff.
If you hit rest, you can. If you actually hit the short rest button, then there's like a select dice to roll, and you can
Yeah,
roll
I
them and it
see it.
automatically adds it.
I rolled a
then
1.
if
I
you
rolled
hit-
a 2.
Rest.
I'm good at this.
And once you hit rest, it's like, yeah, you got all that done.
And then you finish rest. and then it
Jesus
tells you.
Christ. 1, 2, 2, and then finally. 5.
Hey, at least you get them out of the way.
Ugh.
It's true.
Yeah, I suppose so.
The sorcery, yeah, you regain all of them at long rest.
You still have your +5 max hit points, by the way, from the aid.
Yeah, I
It
haven't
lasts for
added
8
it.
hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's still
Yes.
on?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
neat.
it lasts
It's
for 8
8 hours.
Mm.
Oh.
Sarah,
Roll. Yes.
while we're in the pit, can you give me a perception check?
Uno
Why?
momento, por favor.
Also, John, if you're wondering why we have purple, it's because if you add to the plus max in your hit points, it shows as a separate.
Oh,
So you
12.
should do that instead of increasing your max artificially.
I see.
Can I, should I want to re-roll with my special thing.
What's your reroll?
It's, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a sorcerer bullshit. But I take whatever I get. Next roll. 10. Okay.
Very well, I will take a 10 instead.
10 it is.
Let me consult the chart.
The chart of truth.
No, with that perception score, there's very little truth going on.
Nah. Hey, I'm proficient in perception, but I'm not the wisest person.
I'll say.
I've got good perception, but you're the one who's doing it, so.
Yeah, it's because I have like 120 feet dark vision.
Yeah, I can't see shit, so.
So it's like,
up to you.
however far Amanas's vision, like light emits, and then 120 feet after that, Ceres can see.
Yeah.
So she's got some sight on her. For darkness is her friend.
She's got some sight there.
I was born to it. Molded by it.
Oh, gee, everything just blinding light. And she like shoots death ray, and then breaks Amanas's back.
Yeah. Suplexes him.
Yeah. Rushes up, grabs him, suplexes him. I would be very surprised.
That
Yeah.
that would be a shadow, like muscle shadow sorcerer. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Max out strength and charisma, dump everything else. and then up con as far as it will go.
It's like an American wrestler.
Mm.
A
When
dark,
do you sorry.
a chill runs through the entire ravine. There's no surprise of the cold, but this is different. To Ceres, it's the chill of magic being used. A fell wind of necromantic power blowing through the air. So Ceres doesn't exactly get to can't really place it more than that. But you definitely sense something undead is moving nearby to you.
Then I think Ceres will.
But you've been unable to pinpoint there.
Yeah, I think if Ceres gets that vibe, she'll like turn to Amanas and say, you can sense like undeath, right? That's how you could know the ghost was there.
Yes. Amanas nods.
Do
Yes,
it.
there's. I was like about to explain his fantastical
Ah, she
powers
doesn't
and
care.
divinity.
Doesn't
Damn
care.
And he like blinks for a sec, and yeah, he will activate his divine sense then to see if he can sense anything.
She doesn't care about some divine bullshit.
Does he feel strong evil as a noxious odor?
You sense the stench of undeath as an odor
Yes.
from a little bit ahead, and well, your mind is telling you from in the wall.
Uh-oh. Amanas, Amanas like raises up, stands up and draws his weapon, looks towards the walls and says, "There is something in the walls."
Oh, great.
As Amnes moves towards, perhaps to take a better look, see if he can
Yep.
see anything.
Yep.
Cast mirror image of someone.
Vic is just gonna like make sure his
Nah, don't.
lantern is on.
I'm
If I have the opportunity to cast a spell, I will do so.
You may.
Alright. We'll cast. Let's see here. I shall cast. Protection from good and evil. I shall cast upon myself.
That's pretty
How
good.
long did that last, for my reference?
An hour, I believe. Let's
Yeah,
see.
it's a long
Or 10
while.
minutes. It's either. It's
10 minutes concentration.
10 minutes concentration.
It's not bad.
You will not submit to evil. I will not submit to evil. I will not submit to evil. Thinking
I-
over and over.
Yep. Disadvantage attack rolls and cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. And if you already are, it gives you advantage against it.
Am I?
Well, I guess you'll find out soon.
Yes, you will find out soon.
I feel like if my darkness didn't work with the last ghost, mirror image will do just as little.
You never know.
Let's see, what is a lantern? 30
Darkness
feet
is darkness, right?
bright and 30 feet dim. I think that's enough for me.
Mirror image
6
is an
hours.
illusion.
It is an illusion. You know what? I'll do it anyway because I don't know though. It's a minute long. Not very long.
Might wait until something pops up. For that.
Yeah, I think Ceres will prepare herself to cast a mirror image if the enemy presents itself. She's on.
Manifests.
Yeah, but she's on alert now.
On alert Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Samus moves a bit closer. He realizes that the section of wall in particular he's sensing is not mere. It's not the mere stone face he thought it was. Though there's much ice and kind of snow covering it, there's wooden boards behind it all. In the icy wall.
Hmm.
Oh.
So you still sense undead on the opposite side of the wooden boards, but
Right. Well,
it appears to be maybe a closed off mineshaft.
Well, Amanas, incensed that there are undead roaming about in his realm, will not stand for this certainly, and will try to slice through the ice to get through the wall. Basically, trying to be like just cutting through with his magical sword, see if he can get through.
Yes, the well-known method of opening up passageways.
Works for a Jedi. Maybe it works for me.
You may attack the ice.
All right.
As all this strikes into the thick ice in the wall.
Yep.
It does certainly make a dent in the ice as a bit of it cracks off. Another smash into it as a large piece breaks off, largely exposing the wooden boards behind. As the next one comes in, and you just kind of cleave a hole into the wooden framework, revealing what does appear to be a long mine shaft. going into the ice.
How big is the hole?
It's uncomfortable to squeeze into, but any of you, including the horse, probably can.
I'll squeeze in. I'm going in.
I'm
You-
going in first.
You do also, however, see something in the back of it, back of the
Oh.
shaft. It's about 50 feet down the hallway from you.
I
Well, I
mean,
can
do we want
barely
to
see it.
send a scout ahead?
Yeah, I'm on.
I mean, let's know what we're seeing first.
50 feet down, glowing with a dim but pale green glow, is a small ghostly silhouette that you recognize.
Oh.
It's a banshee. Destroy it.
Well, no, we recognize it, so.
My
Smite!
wife, what are you doing here?
Yes, my wife after all these years, like Abelard's smite just comes in and destroys her completely.
I mean,
Jesus.
it was my dad too. Because
Oh, you don't want a ghost wife?
no,
Oh,
I don't want a
okay.
ghost wife. No.
Alright, fine.
He's such a spoil spot. But it does appear to be the same ghostly boy that Amina scared off before.
He's following us.
Well. Maybe he's leading us somewhere.
But they seem to just stare at you and then just head deeper into the mine.
I would
Shall
say
we-
my elven dragon skill led us to a great location.
Uh-huh. A haunted mine shaft, eh?
Yes.
A well-known adventuring tourist destination.
Yeah, for
Purely not
sure.
out of luck.
Amina's like lowers his sword a little bit, like he was certainly prepared to charge into ghouls or whatever on the other side, but then he sort of lowers his sword and like squints into the darkness and says, "It's the same kid, I think." Looking to the others, do we follow him? He sounds a little bit skeptical.
I think it shrugs and says, well, could be a trap, could be treasure, could be anything really. But I feel like we're going to be followed either way.
It had the opportunity to attack us before and didn't.
It's true.
I mean, I can just send a spider ahead if there's any kind of traps and this kind of things.
I think we should just follow it.
I would agree.
Suppose the party will carefully follow the ghost.
Head deep into the shaft, and you're saying you're going to follow the greeny wisp of a boy moving around.
Yes, but Vickers is going to take a very active look around to make sure that we aren't being led into traps or whatnot.
Yeah, I think it's scanning everywhere.
Yes.
Every nook, every cranny.
You can make a perception check.
Right.
Right.
Oh, I rolled a 5 again. Why do I keep rolling 5s? Oh. Passive is
mean-
better.
Can I still roll even if I give guidance for Mikas?
I mean, yeah, it's a spell you cast. You can just roll again.
Not 20.
Dang.
Stand aside. King
I mean,
coming through.
24.
I mean, that is still better.
Yeah.
Not 20.
Means nothing for
Yes,
skills.
yes,
Yeah.
King, you see it first. You are the first to see that.
Skills
Yes.
don't crit, I'm afraid.
Critical perception.
Yes, good King for noticing the traps.
In a world where King notices traps.
Yeah.
The caves are difficult to navigate, and if it wasn't for you following the ghostly wisp, you do think you'd be lost. Moreover, several of the passageways do appear very unstable. Unsurprisingly, given that no one has been here for more than 100 years, to your understanding. And it definitely shows. The old cave networks, however, at least the route you're led through doesn't appear to be in immediate danger of collapse. Nor do you see much activity of anything really being here outside a couple of bugs and insects, any of which they get close to you can easily eradicate without issue. After all, you've already fought your fair share of bugs.
No.
Though, that's at least what initially you realise, until you get a bit deeper. You realise for a while that you've been moving up a slope. Presume maybe towards the surface? It's not clear.
Mm.
But as you've kind of done this for a while, Amanus and Zed, you both see something just out in a side tunnel as you're moving. There's a pile of you see a pile of skeletons in that corridor. Well, kind of skeletons. Corpses is more accurate, given they still actually have some meat on them.
Oh.
They appear to be, well, they look familiar to you at least, given they're wearing Lady Eliza's colours.
Oh no, soldiers.
Oh man. That's where they were. Got caught out.
Though getting closer, you notice large bite marks in their arms and in the side of their face.
I think I know what we're dealing with, but does Ceres know?
Does Ceres know? You
I'm
can roll
guessing.
you can roll a religion check.
Religion? Ooh. 19!
Christ.
I played a cleric in Out of the Abyss and never rolled higher than like a 16. I'm playing an anti-religion character and they're like, yeah, I know religion.
In fairness, I do believe your cleric had an 8 intelligence.
No.
To be fair, you need to know a lot about religion to like speak bad about it in the first place.
True.
Yeah, like outspoken atheists, I usually have a very good grasp.
Yeah,
because
they're like, what do you mean our religion is
Yeah.
bad? You're like, well, let me tell you more than you'll ever know.
No, she's not an atheist. She just doesn't agree with like the church that Amanas is like meant to be holier than thou in. That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
she doesn't
No,
believe in.
that's fair.
Half of the party doesn't believe in that.
It's you can't really dispute the gods. You more reject them in a setting like this. Like
Yeah.
the gods obviously exist. Like you just like no.
I mean,
It's an angel here.
I haven't checked 5e's explicit law on it, but I know for Pathfinder, the explicit law for atheism isn't that you say the gods don't exist, it's you're saying the gods aren't worthy of your worship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you reject them.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, I know things about religion.
yes,
no
you do.
lots.
And in this case, you would, looking at what's happened here, looking at the bite marks in particular, and the way the bodies seem to have festered slightly, you think these bodies have been devoured on by ghouls.
Oh. What are ghouls?
That is a wonderful question. I assume Ceres will explain to everyone what a ghoul is.
What's a ghoul?
To the elves, ghouls are not particularly dangerous undead.
Oh.
To the elves, they are, well, to elves they're similar to zombies, but though they don't have the same, while they don't have the same kind of indestructibility as a normal zombie would, they are typically faster and more clawed. They do present some danger. To other creatures, however, who are not elves, there is a slight issue. Non-elves do have to worry about being paralyzed by ghouls, as their claws are known to completely lock up any normal mortal's body, leaving them completely vulnerable to being ripped to pieces.
So I think Ceres recognizing them will like reach out to like grab the king's like gauntleted forearm, and will say somewhat quietly, they are ghouls. Don't get bitten by them. Zed and I are protected in a way, but anything other than an elf can die from these, paralyzed from a single bite, turned.
Well, Amanas grunts, grips his two-handed sword a bit more firmly, and tries to scan around. So were these the corpses, the ghouls, like hiding, or are they eaten by ghouls?
These it looks like they've just been eaten by the ghouls.
Right,
Ghouls are being exceptionally ravenous for the flesh of mortals.
right. All
So
right.
it's a rather poor fate to be eaten by one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, let's be super cautious then.
yeah.
Sets will take the front in this case.
Out of curiosity, would Ceres be interested in the lore about ghouls?
Let's go through it. Why not? I think we know, but yeah.
Ghouls were not originally undead that always existed. Instead, they are a product of the abyss. Created by Orcus, who transformed some of his elven worshippers, who then
Oh.
feasted on human flesh in the honor of the Prince of Undeath. It's unclear if this is why elves have been immune to the paralytic touch, though it is highly speculated that it is Orcus's fever. Regardless, though, you would also know that if a ghoul gets infused with enough abyssal energy, it becomes a much more powerful creature known as a ghast.
Uh,
A ghast almost like a general of the undead. Particularly
Right.
bad to find them. Thankfully, normal ghouls are nothing more than slaves to their instinct. Mildly intelligent, admittedly, but lacking the intelligence of the average person.
Right.
well,
Well, let's hope it's a ghoul and not a ghast.
if there are ghouls here, we can't let them stay.
No, especially if they're eating our troops.
From what you can tell, though, looking at the troops here, it does appear that some of them took refuge for whatever reason in the caves here. And, well, clearly got overrun.
Must mean there's other entrances to here, because they surely didn't come through the ice-covered, like, side entrance we came through.
That does seem accurate from what you can tell. And as you keep moving, it does appear that, very faintly, Zed at least can hear what appears to be the faint whistle of a draft.
Mm.
It seems that in all the walking you've done for the last little bit, you are getting closer to the surface.
Mm. Yeah, you should probably try to exterminate them. Were there obvious ghoul tracks in any particular direction?
There are no obvious tracks you can see.
Mm. Where does the air smell less foul?
Or more foul.
It's a cave, it's stagnant air. It's everywhere. It doesn't really spread much.
Oh, I guess we just have to press on then.
Yeah.
As much as I'm sure you would like a more definitive answer. It's not how it works for a cave, unfortunately.
I tried to do the Gandalf method, but alas.
Poor Yorick. Let's see then. Okay. How fast would the group be moving?
Probably not too fast because I'm assuming we're going to be wary here.
Yeah, no, if there's ghouls around, we will move very cautiously for sure.
Do we want to be stealthy here, attempt, or?
I can't really be stealthy. I can
Yeah.
attempt to,
I
but
can cast Passive without trace.
oh yeah,
Oh,
pass
yeah.
my trace. Oh yeah,
If we wanna be stealthy.
I
Or-
like that.
I mean, if you want to get, like, the ghouls seem pretty rough, so if we want to get the drop on them or anything else that's in here, then I don't know if they have any, like, detection, so, but we can try.
Okay. Pass without trace it is then.
All right.
Outside having dark vision, ghouls don't typically have any special senses.
All right. And yeah, this will
Let's
work
do a
well, I
stealth
think.
checks.
Yeah.
It does mean poor Vickers will have to travel in the dark, but
Yes, yeah.
Just
As a question, my lantern says, let's see, I can lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in 5-foot radius, but that still means something can see it, right? Like,
yes. It's
yeah,
hard
so-
to read, but they would still see something.
yeah, no, I'll go dark for now then.
Oh,
know, it-
oh, dark.
Yes.
Could I have used my natural recovery to Winter Sorceress to gain level 3 spell back?
I mean, you had a short rest, so you could have used whatever you could have used in a short rest.
Yes, okay.
That's what, 29 then, I guess.
And time for the king.
Well, here we go. I'm gonna roll this with disadvantage. So
19?
19's still pretty good.
It's not terrible.
So 19 is our lowest,
Highest. No, yeah, low, sorry.
Lowest.
but our average is like what, 25ish?
Yeah. 22, 29, 28, and 19, so like 23, 24 or something. But it's more like multiple successes rather than average, I think.
Twenty-four and a half. That's pretty close.
Pretty good.
Okay. The group moves quietly through the caves. This does sadly take a little bit more time, but it comes with the advantage, of course, of not just bumbling into danger. Due to that, the king actually spots something.
Oh.
Moving. As you reach towards the top of the cave, you see a crude goblin trap at the top of the cave.
I see.
Though it's technically pointing outwards, it might have shot whoever was at the back of your party, well, in the back as you left, otherwise.
Right. Well, certainly point that out so we can avoid it.
Is there a way to disable it without tripping it, or?
Easily.
Oh yeah, then
The,
let's do that.
the goblins are not particularly great at trap building.
Although it kind of tells me that we're going the wrong way if we're looking for the goblins.
Well,
Because if it's
unless
pointing...
unless the goblins are like using the ghouls as a trap as well.
I don't know, it just feels like traps pointing like the direction we're going. Wouldn't you point all of your traps to where the like outward from your base?
Interesting question.
Do you know what I mean? Like
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just trying to think of it. I'm just trying to like, I can't. My brain isn't working, but I get what you mean. Sorry, I was just trying to picture it, but I can't.
I mean, they might like funnel soldiers here from the outside, like, and then let the like, ghouls to eat them, or cast to eat them.
no, this is a trap. This is
Yeah, but it's pointing outside, like
That's-
where we are going forward.
that's what I'm
So,
saying. So if
Yeah,
you set a trap, you don't point
Yeah.
it facing towards your base, as if things leave your base, they're going to hit traps. You point them outwards, so things coming to your
yeah, but
base.
like
hit
this
the traps.
might not lead to their base. This might be a place where they funnel people.
I feel like
But
that's a stretch.
of course, there may be something else here to discover as well.
Or maybe there's like the whole cave is a part of like a, cave system, and only one part is the, goblin camp.
I feel like looking around, because I think going the direction the trap is going the wrong way. So I think we should stop and have a look around at what we are dealing with, like what directions we have available to us, what signs there might be of goblin activity.
Well, you can definitely sense a draft in one direction. All of you can at this point. Which seems to be the way the ghost was leading you, was towards the surface. You are free to look around the caves some more. See if there's something down here hidden.
I saw summon my giant fiendish spider and, or my fey fiendish spider and, send it forward.
The spider is not hidden.
It doesn't need to be. It can be hidden itself and just climb the ceiling. Go, spider, for the good of the city.
Would it like to roll a stealth check?
Sure, let me just quickly take the stealth of the spider. That is... Wait, that's wrong. Oh, it is actually that long. What? Oh, it actually is that long. Neat.
Meanwhile, if the group is going to look around,
Yes.
who would like to lead this kind of search party? And if so, can they give me an investigation roll?
Investigation. Well, I mean, I think we all have roughly the same, so.
That's a stealth, I presume.
Yeah, but spider. Keep in mind that the spider has a blind sight of 10 feet and dark vision 60.
So at this point, what doesn't have dark vision?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure, I can. Unless anyone else wants to.
Sorry, what were we rolling on?
Someone to lead an investigation party, so it'd be rolling investigation.
I got +2.
Same. Oh.
I've got the re-roll thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you feel like you can use that, then I think you're best to do it.
Yeah.
Guidance.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could have that. Yeah, let's do it. 9. Let's see what the guidance roll is on this.
15.
15. That's pretty good. I don't think I want to risk a re-roll.
No, I think that's fine.
I think it's fine. So a 15 on the investigation.
None of us have it. Well, Amnes has it, but it's still a +2 because he's kind of dumb. So he's not here right now. That's why I'm saying it.
Okay.
He agrees that Amanas is dumb.
I will tell you statistically, the difference between Amanus's intelligence and that of the ghouls is not huge.
Oh, that's great.
Like Amanus is technically smarter than a ghoul, but not by much. Which is quite funny.
I think so too.
The group wanders through the caves, taking a deep search. And perhaps what is the goblins trying to hide down here if they set a trap up? Now, I don't believe any of you can read Goblin, can you?
No, only orc.
What script does Goblin have?
Goblin.
Oh.
Actually, is it?
Isn't it?
I thought it was like based off of.
I think they stole the Dwarven alphabet.
I think so. I've got Dwarvish.
Because I'm pretty sure like some languages have a different script that it's based on, so you can like read it differently.
I don't have it at the top. I don't have it in front of me, but I do believe that Goblin uses the Dwarven alphabet.
Let's see.
I don't know where it's located. Oh, here it is. So Goblin is Goblin uses the Dwarvish alphabet.
Okay, so you could read it, but you can't speak it.
Read it. Hang on,
Well,
I do maybe have a thing.
Well, you can't really understand it. You see the letters on the wall. You see the script, and you recognize the letters, but
Well, right, because you don't understand the words.
It's the equivalent of saying French. French and English are written with the same script.
I'm looking for something. Hang on.
Don't we have a comprehend languages scroll?
I've got a comprehend languages potion, but I'm just trying to see exactly what that does.
I would believe it allows you to read the language.
You understand it by looking at it, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I have one of them. I'm just pulling it up.
For the duration of 1 hour, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language you hear. You also understand any written language you see. but you must be touching the surface of which the words are written.
Okay. That's
1
fine.
minute
Yeah.
per page of text. That's
Up.
pretty fine.
I've got one. No, I've got 2 potions, so I'll use one for this.
Yeah. Yeah, for forewarning about what's going to happen, I feel that's good.
I feel like it's a pertinent use. I feel like
Because as the group is moving through the caves, what they witness is a large section of wall covered in what is Dwarven letters, but makes no sense if you read it as a dwarf.
Huh.
yeah. I mean, it's just like reading any
Gobbledygook, really.
any
It's just,
European
yeah.
language. Like, yeah.
Well,
Given the terrible way it's been written, though, and it also looks like maybe even written in blood, possibly Goblin, which was our kind of inclination.
yeah.
So do you drink the potion?
Yeah, I drink the potion.
You go up and place your hand on the bloody wall.
Yeah.
For you alone, the letters almost seem to reorganize themselves, but only in your mind. And you can make a vague comprehension of what they mean, though even then, it's the goblins, so take it with a pinch of salt. He, master of grave, protect us, give us shelter.
Oh, that's
If
fucking.
you want Gobbo, leave now.
I imagine Ceres will
I
like
knew it.
read it out loud as like she's going through it, like slowly. You know, like the movies when they're decoding like
Yeah,
a thing and they
slowly.
say the words slowly. I imagine that's how she says it.
It does also say it takes longer to read via comprehend language than normal, so
Yeah. That's how I imagine she's saying it. It's like slowly paces out each word.
I knew it had to be connected somehow. Haha.
Yeah, but Lord of the Grave?
Yeah, I don't
Mm,
know what that could mean.
Could that mean a deity or could that mean a ghast?
I mean, that sounds like a religion check, I think.
For Goblin religion check.
Does Lord of Graves is that pertinent to something
Oh,
that
history. Oh, history, maybe.
Ceres might have read?
well, though it would not be a title people would typically use,
Uh-huh.
given that you've already seen ghouls outside,
Orcas, probably.
it's possible they're worshipping orcas.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
possible.
Oh, we can't have Goblin
if-
Orcus worshippers in here.
If not, it could be any number of undead worshipping, undead related deities potentially.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to get them out of here. We can't have this near Sorkai. What the fuck?
So,
Get out.
okay. So this was a direction that wasn't the, like...
This wasn't towards the surface, this was deeper.
Okay, this was
Right.
deeper. So, yeah. I think this is a good direction to go.
Yeah, this leads, well,
Where the death warning is.
yeah.
I feel like that's a good direction to go.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I think so too. So, let's go there.
Only an adventuring group would say, yeah, the place where it says don't go, Lord of Death, we should go. Definitely. 100%.
More dangerous is good.
Yep.
For adventurers.
Without a doubt.
I'm sending my spider forward for the traps and to see
Spider,
what
go,
there is.
go and see if you see Lord of Death, Spider.
Return me. if you see-
Spider's going the trap way, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
So the spider was going towards the surface, was it?
Yeah, spider's going to the surface. In that case, yeah. In that case, do we see traps?
Do you see traps or does the spider see traps?
I mean both.
And you're covering one at a time here, so.
I mean, for the spider, it is a.
He sees it through the spider.
Oh,
He missed a slash there.
yeah.
120 plus 3.
14 for the spider to see traps.
Okay. The spider does not currently see any traps, as it's currently skittering through the cave.
Said. I guess I roll perception. guidance. Actually, I could. How far is the area that the Lord of Graves seems to be? Like, can we see? Can Seraph like see at the end? 120
I mean,
feet?
it's just a message you see on the wall in the large, kind of twisting corridor.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's twisty twarny.
A twisty cave
Yeah.
corridor.
Yeah, I just then keep my other spell then and just roll perception with guidance. Oh god. So that's 26 to see traps.
Well, you don't see any traps immediately, but as the group continues, I presume, to investigate whatever this message was hinting towards,
Yes.
you do eventually find that the cave comes to an abrupt end. But not with a dead end, but instead a couple of well-made stone pillars, and then a large, heavy dwarven door covered in more goblin script. And above it, a series of runes, which immediately Zed sees one of them spark. There's magical traps in those runes for anyone who opens that door.
Oh, cool. Comprehend languages lasts an hour.
It does.
I'm cautious about touching the door though if there's magical wards on it. I mean, I do have counterspell.
That doesn't work on traps. It only works on a caster.
Yeah, it's only creatures casting it.
Yeah.
And can we, with like Arcana check, make a sense
Determine
what
what
kind
they
of
are.
trap yeah, what kind of trap it would be?
No.
Oh, sorry, I meant to click it like see what it entails. Good roll
I
there.
mean, a question: can it be triggered? I mean, we don't know. So I guess Seth is gonna have to shoot an arrow to the door, see if it can be like triggered by that.
You shoot an arrow at the
Just-
door.
Yeah, just think it to see if it's triggered from touch.
There's a loud echoing clink as the stone arrow just bounces off the door.
Not that didn't work.
Summon the spider to poke the door.
I mean, I could.
Living creature touch the door. Yeah. If I
Poor
was,
spider.
if I
So
was a
have I-
mage, I would specify that for any of my special traps.
Oh, wait a minute. A trap for purpose of this spell includes. I need to sell. I mean, I have other way also knowing what this trap would do, but we can just trigger it. I have
Yeah.
fine trap spell.
Well,
that-
we know the traps are there.
Yeah, I
so
don't think it tells you what it
that
does.
doesn't really.
I mean, it gives you an idea. You learn a general nature of the danger posed by the trap for you.
Okay.
But that's a general sense what the trap does. I mean, if you just want to trigger it, that doesn't really help us.
I mean, outside of dispel magic, and if you don't want to risk reading the thing, then Vicus will.
I mean, I can just summon my spider pack and send it at the door.
Yeah, you can try that, and if that doesn't work, Vicus is gonna offer to just open it and
Well, I'd
dodge
say
the hell out of it.
I'd say if just let us see if we can touch it, and then I can read what the warning is.
Sure, I will summon my spider pack.
Yeah.
The
So
spider
that's-
gets very confused, reappearing next to you.
Yes. Well.
Tell me what you see, spider, and then I need you to touch this door for me. And
Spider.
possibly trigger the trap. I will give you these afterwards.
The spider wanders up to the door. It cautiously taps the door with one of its long legs. Nothing happens.
All right, let's go read the script.
All right.
I go touch the door. to read the script.
The script once again rearranged itself in your mind. Give tribute to Lord of Death. Non-believers die. Well, that's simple.
What's the general tribute to Orcus?
Death, presumably.
Suppose. Very straightforward guy.
Maybe a corpse. You're not sure.
Well, I don't wish to be one, so.
How do we
You
get a
would
goblin
be one if
here?
you could.
We need a living goblin here.
It's a very straightforward message, at least.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the first bit?
Give tribute to Lord of Death. Non-believers die.
Was it give tribute?
Yeah, give tribute.
Painted in blood over the old dwarven stone door.
Is that like a receptacle somewhere in the door?
Nope.
Is it a verbal tribute? Maybe. Maybe it's a
That's what I was
command
thinking. Ceres like raises her hands, goes, "Praise Orcus."
Lord of Death!
Do you wish to try and give a verbal tribute to Orcus?
I mean,
Amanas is frowning hard.
I think Ceres says it almost like a question, but yeah, I think so.
Jesus. Okay.
Would you like? I can't remember the skills for 5e properly. Deception. That's the skill for that kind of stuff, isn't for like
Yeah,
bluffing.
deception. Is a
Yeah,
thing.
deception. If you're
Please
like
try to deceive Orcus's door.
that, you are a believer.
A critical deception.
I like that icon. What is that icon
It's
doing?
so good that Amanas is like, she's a cultist. She needs to be destroyed immediately.
And only adding to Amanus's worry is there is the runes across the top of the door flash as you see the door slowly start opening.
Yeah, no, there's a witch. Smite evil.
Ceres shrugs and says, "Actually, didn't think that would work, but."
That door closes again, it hurts.
Yeah, it's like, what?
I'm scandalized.
You don't believe the doors will be open for very long, but
Alright, let's get in. Scotland.
No, take a look inside.
you are fairly sure though if you tried forcing the doors open, whatever horrible trap there was would have triggered.
No doubt.
It's pretty hilarious.
Oh, that's great.
As you quickly dash inside. What sits before you is a relatively small area. It starts off with a long corridor, on either side being dozens and dozens of alcoves, each which filled with urns, burial urns they seem. All of them covered in the names of various dwarves. Across the ground and across the ceiling, you see various dwarven mythological kind of depictions, depicting, their various mythos. The story of their creation, though not many of you would actually know what that even is. As well as what clearly used to be like depictions of their gods, though you'll notice every single one of them has been like painted over or desecrated.
Huh.
As you almost see also kind of leaching through this place, this kind of like tendrily black vines running across the ground. Kind of scattering all over the place. All kind of leading back deeper into the hall. And in the back of all of your heads, you can almost just hear your own heartbeats, just louder and louder as you walk down the hallway. As you become acutely aware of your own life, as each step deeper you take.
Hmm.
At the very depths of the sanctum, though, as the room widens out slightly, you see what appears to have once been a room for where dwarves would worship. Phone. Now's not the time.
Worship technology.
You saw a place where the dwarves would once go to worship many of their gods, were alcoves with little shrines in them all around the edge. Each shrine desecrated in some way or another. One of the shrines, which seemed to have which was once a statue to some kind of dwarven maiden, has a pig's head shoved on top of where the dwarf's head should be. Another one appears just to be smashed into pieces. A third has been crudely painted over, almost making the dwarven warrior look like a dwarven clown. It's blasphemy in the deepest sense of the word. And in the center of this room, however, is a large plinth with what appears to be an anvil on it. The anvil bearing a well-known dwarven mark. However, from this anvil, immediately as soon as you all step into the room, all of you just get this deathly chill run down your spines. Can everyone who's not ominous please roll me a wisdom saving throw? Ominous, you're immune to this effect.
Remember that if you're close to me, you do get my charisma to your saving throw.
Everyone counts as close to you for this purpose.
So
How
much is that?
5?
+4 to your
4.
to saving throw.
So
Do we just hit the
23.
wisdom at the top? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I hit check instead of save, but it's the same plus for me, so it's still 18 plus 4, 22.
All of you
19.
succeed at the DC 17 wisdom save.
Oof. Examiners.
You're welcome.
As such, none of you have any of your life essence robbed by this place.
I think at this point it's pertinent that
Go ahead. I will continue in a second.
I want to darkness myself.
Suddenly, where all of you are trying to examine this room, everything goes black.
It's not 15 feet, like only 15 feet across, is it?
No, but it does. But if you're standing in the middle of the room, you're taking up the vast majority of the room still.
Ah, no, I mean, I'd fall back and cast it. Like...
Well, you run back into the corridor.
I only need to go back like...
There is now no escape from this worship room, as in the hallway behind you is pure.
It's hard to tell if it's like is it people trapping us or if it's just Ceres and her bubble again.
Ceres, I know you were worshiping of death. Die!
And as you feel the only reason that you are not touched is perhaps a bit of divine protection that still carries with you.
I do, yes. Well,
what you see though is different to everyone else. What everyone else simply sees what appears to be a dwarven anvil covered in holy runes. What you see from it is this black, almost ephemeral shard going straight through it, like a lance of darkness that seems to connect out to all the vines in the room. It just bleeds necrotic power into this place.
Right. Well, Amonas will squint suspiciously at the shard, and he will say to the others, "Do you see that?
See what? The anvil?
There is squints again. A black shard or something, pure darkness pierced into the anvil. It is connected to everything here in the room. pulsating necrotic energies.
All of you just see vines wrapping around the anvil.
No, unless you mean these. Any I guess kicks at mine. Then no.
The vines.
The vine seems to move as you kick it,
Ugh.
lashing around almost like a tentacle for a moment.
Well, if you can see that, then perhaps you can destroy it.
Would Amnos think that he could destroy this? Say, for example, if he tried to strike it with a sword and smite it.
It would take true divine power to try and shatter this.
Yes.
It might be possible with a smite if your conviction is strong enough.
Well then.
The big stronger.
I'm trying to convict stronger, all right? All right, well, in that case, Amonas will move up. He will focus on the what he would try to identify like the core of this thing. And then he will swing Solskjaer down with full force, trying to, hit it. And as he, in his mind, strikes the center of it, he will unleash his smite evil powers, trying to burn it away with his celestial radiance.
Okay. I can't remember, it's my evil spell now. Is that
It's an ability.
ability? Okay.
You expend a spell slot, and then you do damage relative to the spell slot. Or
Okay,
rather, yeah.
Which level of spell slot's being spent?
I'll spend the highest. I'll spend a level 2 spell slot. That's the highest I have.
So
Very
3d8 extra onto the weapon of radiant.
It can also get extra 1d8 if it's undead.
Yes, 1d8 extra if the target is undead or fiend.
It's
So-
both, technically.
So 4d8. So
Alright.
equivalent of a third level.
You can roll me the 4d8 if you want to.
Sure. I'll do that.
Your
Ah!
weapon damage 2,
Oh!
so I don't know, that matters.
That is a really good roll.
That's a really good roll. That's a lot of conviction.
Xamanas brings down Zolzir upon the Dwarven shrine, trying to shatter through the darkness he sees wrapping around it. Your bright light illuminating everything. And for a brief moment, everyone else can also see the shard of darkness. Though it's powerful, as you feel its tendrils try reaching out, try defending itself from you. As you feel the dark power move through you and whispers in the back of your mind. Traitor, the foolish king.
Oh, how dare it! How dare it! Avadas will intensify.
They call you names, but it's your throne, isn't it?
Amanas grits his teeth as the energy pulses through his sword into the darkness, and he will say, "I will not be misled by you, vile thing. Back to the abyss!" And then he will, if he feels he needs to, will channel more divine smite into it.
You are free to spend more smite if you want to at this junction.
All right, here goes the last
Do it.
2 slot then. Back to darkness! Burn away in holy light!
You hear more sweet whispers, but the words almost can't be made out through the sheer divine light you begin pumping into it.
Yep.
As slowly the dark tendrils that were trying to tempt you begin to unwrap, recoiling from the pure conviction, the pure power and conviction that bleeds out of Amonas' soul.
Yeah, he will just keep, just divine energy pumping in. It's like, I am the Holy King, the rightful heir to the solar throne. You shall not deceive me, fiend of darkness. Back, back, I tell you.
The entire room just becomes illuminated in pure radiance. And then As everyone else's eyes try to adjust to the situation, having been briefly flashbanged essentially by Amanus. Amanus, everyone would see Amanus standing there with his hair glowing, not being merely grey as normal, but now being a bright glowing silver.
Oh.
If only for a few brief moments, as the darkness seems to be destroyed, and the dwarven anvil that you struck, having unfortunately split open.
You know.
Though something seems to rest on top of what's left of the anvil.
Oh. Amanus will, like, as the last motes of darkness gets shattered, and like little sparks dance like fireflies around the room of holy energy. His aura blazing bright, his hair, rustled in a wind that isn't there. He will lift his sword, like glowing, like white hot, as if he had dipped it in lava, pretty much. Will like flick it to the side, like as if he was like cleaning off blood or goop from it, and then he will look closer upon the object that is on the altar.
Sitting on the altar is a small but very beautiful. It's perhaps no larger than your thumb. Small, almost glass-like gem. Wait, that's no. You do recognize this gem.
Yes.
A beautiful, pristine cat's eye gem, which you remember seeing many of sitting in the chapel of your patron spirit.
Oh.
Oh.
Amanus will, he is still cognizant of trickery. Definitely will use his divine sense towards it, because I can detect celestial energy with that divine sense as well.
You do sense a small fragment of divine energy just gently pulsate from the gemstone.
He will reverently pick it up with his gauntleted hand and observe it closely.
Most of the energy seems to fade quickly as you grab it, but you do sense, if nothing else, that your actions have been acknowledged.
He will close his gauntleted fist around the gem, and the rest of you, as you see the last mote sort of flicker and die in the darkness, his aura, his halo is still lighting up the place, but he will close his gauntleted fist, and as the dying light of his glowing sword and the dying light of the ember between his fingers, he will close it to his chest, and he will whisper what you assume is some sort of prayer to his patron spirit.
Wow. You just hear Vickers like say it out loud.
You still got like spots in your eyes because you got flashbanged by him and all.
Yeah.
All the
He
vines.
doesn't say anything else. He just says that and just silent.
Moreover, Ceres, where's your darkness gone?
Serge blinks confusedly.
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Amanus will pocket the holy gem, intent on making it into an amulet to wear around his neck from now on, or some similar
Or
adornment.
for the crown later.
Yeah, for the crown. That's not a bad idea. Have it in the crown. It's not bad, actually.
Well, I thought this would be harder, but wow, yeah. Good job.
Amanus gives a crooked smile, and he says, "When faced with true evil and corruption, my convictions did not fail, and I passed what I assumed to be some sort of test." He slings his still slightly smoking sword back into his back sheath.
Zolzy has like a slight scorch mark right down its cutting edge where it hit the
Yeah.
darkness.
Yeah.
Hmm,
Have to
You
look at that
are-
later.
certainly not the boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rocky cut out for me.
Ah, I won't say that again. You're certainly not the boy you used to be.
Amanas grunts, nods slowly, and says, "Yes, and I am thankful for that, and for the opportunity to prove myself and my convictions." He looks at the gem. This is a sign from the angel that supposedly watches over any true heir to the throne. He shows the others the gem. These are blessed by that angel.
Well, we need all the good signs we can get. So this is a welcome one.
Once again, it is a good thing we came here. This place was desecrated beyond all reason. It has been purified. I hope the dwarven spirits can rest if there were any left. And perhaps, I don't know, side question here, Dark, the Dwarven Pantheon, I assume they have their own pantheon?
They do, yes.
Yeah.
So most of the characters won't know much about it just because, obviously, with the religious situation, doesn't come up very much in conversation.
Right. Well, I don't know if they have Moradin, but the equivalent of Moradin, hopefully, appreciates a bit of help here.
They do. I believe Moradin is actually one of them I imported, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I believe it's actually that. I believe the actual main symbol on that forge is actually to Moradin.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Looks at the others. I think the worst of the evil has been cleansed from this place. There might still be ghouls around, and I suppose there are still the goblins. The trap before seemed to indicate to me that they were trying to keep ghouls out, but I don't see any here. I don't suppose there weren't any paths from this room, right?
Not any big ones. You see a few more burial chambers, but as far as you can tell, they seem empty.
Right. Amana's squints at the door that we opened, looks to Sarah's. I don't suppose you can lock it in sort of a magical sense in any way to prevent further desecration of this area. Arcane lock, for example.
No.
Oh.
But I imagine that the code phrase probably won't be the same anymore. If you banish the evil that was over this temple,
Yes.
perhaps
Yes.
it is different.
As far as I can tell, the stranglehold the darkness had here is broken.
We take a look and see.
All right. I guess we just take another sweep of the room to see if we missed anything in particular. Otherwise,
Feel free to give me perception checks if you wish.
Yeah, let's do that.
The king's eyes are supreme in these matters, apparently.
he's running a high here on.
I mean, we're all blinded, so
The king didn't know he could see anything right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Having flashbanged everyone. Well, there's definitely you definitely don't find any more undead in here, though you do find that there are a couple of areas where you expect to see a dwarven skeleton, but there is none.
Right.
Definitely desecration had occurred quite a lot in here. One other thing Amnes finds around the back of this place is a large monstrous-looking shrine made out of various, like, bones and other things. Looks like mostly dwarven bones that they've looted from elsewhere the goblins have.
Mm-hmm.
To try and make what they think Orcus looks like.
Right.
Which appears like they've roughly modelled him to be that of, like, a giant goblin with a bone scythe. But
Yeah.
with giant bat wings.
Out of curiosity,
At
Jacob,
the base of it appears to be many, like, carcasses of different, like, animals that they've just, like, presumably offerings.
Really destroy this, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
has Jacob's pocket watch changed any or given any hint of difference while we've been down here?
You pull the pocket watch out to have a look at. Visually nothing seems to have changed about it. Though it almost feels lighter to you for some reason.
Okay.
But visually nothing's changed.
All right.
Still feels just as cold as it always did.
Let's continue on then.
Amnes also finds as he's destroying the grotesque depiction of Orcus.
Yeah.
There appears to be, sitting among kind of all the scrap and goop, a pair of, admittedly, currently very bloody, pair of boots in there. Seemingly fur boots. Currently all stained in blood and gore, but they notably stand out as not really damaged at all, despite everything.
All right. You will then carefully fish them out, but being cognizant of a haunted pocket watch that had driven people to suicide, potentially, these might also be cursed on account of being, at the bottom of an Orcus shrine.
You fish them out, and you do notice on the soles of them, faint runes have been, like, grinded into the leather soles.
Oh,
Well, this sounds like a serious thing. Oh, holds them up to Ceres.
Yeah.
get this blood off of me.
A pair of bloody boots are held up to you.
With the magical runes on the soles, potentially?
I mean, I think Ceres will check them out.
Have guidance. And my aid.
Want me to Arcana this?
You can roll Arcana if you wish.
With an
Wow.
extra one. So, dirty 20.
Okay. Well, to Sarah's mind, these certainly wouldn't win any fashion contests, these rugged fur boots, but you do believe they've been enchanted to try and make the wearer more resilient to the cold environment.
Oh.
Treat these as boots of the Winterland. These snug and always warm-feeling boots will grant the wearer resistance to cold, and they may ignore any difficult terrain created by ice or snow.
Ooh, that's really nice. Do they require attunement?
They do require attunement.
Hmm.
In addition, while wearing them, you can tolerate low temperatures, and if you're wearing cold weather gear on top of them, super low temperatures.
Interesting.
I like these boots.
I like
Yeah,
these
they're
boots too.
They're cool. Ha ha ha.
They're boots with the fur.
God.
Well, they are.
All right.
Who wants the boots?
You're not sure where the goblins got them from, but probably looted them from some poor sap.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going full Ice Queen here. It could be pretty thematic that I don't fall over my ice.
But the king cannot also fall from the ice.
True.
Yeah, the king can never fall over.
Yeah.
Remember. Very important.
Very important.
And the king so far does not necessarily have the best balance on ice.
Poor king.
I don't need them.
No offense, Your Majesty.
No, it's fine. It's difficult to balance properly in full plate.
Hmm.
While swinging around a greatsword.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're good for everyone.
I mean, I don't need them at all.
Okay, it's good for everyone but Zed.
I have
Uh,
other words to get cold, and I don't need difficulty and stuff.
I suppose it is good for Vickers for the cold. I think the slipping over is less likely for him because of his acrobatics shenanigans,
Yeah.
but they're still
Oh.
useful.
Is it good for? Sorry, the thing about slipping, can that be used while climbing too, or not?
I mean, you ignore difficult terrain created by ice and snow, and you don't generally like slip on stuff, so you won't take a penalty for climbing on snow.
Oh, that would be good.
You still have to roll climb, of course, but you won't take any penalties for it being cold.
Yeah, it's just my climb's bad, so like if I want to climb and thing be just not
Of
possible.
course, keep in mind, you can
well-
change the item around in the group if needed.
Does Vickers have any magical items yet?
Yes, I do. So that's why I'm thinking someone else should get it. I have the ring and the amulet. So I think maybe someone should get it, other than me.
Now, I've got
For now.
the staff and that amulet. I'll probably never use
I have
the speaker.
broken amulet.
Oh yeah,
My sword.
can you use it for the goblins?
No, because they'll
Then you
need to
should take, like,
listen
a
to me.
Second,
True.
then you should take a second artifact or magical item. Amanas. Oh, Rahal.
I like them. It allows me to move around better.
I mean, given that you're a frontliner, ignoring difficult, like ice and snow terrain. I mean, yeah, take them.
Yeah, go for it.
Animus receives his third damage resistance.
I don't.
Ooh,
Yeah,
fur boots.
I'm not like so like want it that I'll fight for them. So yeah.
They're not. They're certainly not like the end all be all, but I think I'll find them useful, and we can always switch things around later
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
figure out that someone else would use them better.
Or you
Sure.
need the slot for something else, or
Yeah.
we can just
Yeah,
change it over whenever we want. No biggie.
It's only an hour. It's all.
Boots of the Winterland.
And the useful items.
Yeah, very useful.
If needed to, I believe we might be able to possibly import these straight onto
I love the little picture of them.
yeah, this needs to be imported straight onto people's character sheets. Who's carrying it?
I am, yes.
Actors, player characters, Aminus, inventory, equipment. There you go.
Let's see.
Import straight from the SRD.
Very useful.
Minus 100 Fahrenheit. Okay.
I don't know how much that's in Celsius.
I mean,
It's
minus
like
40.
minus 73.
Yeah, minus 40 is minus 40 in both. So
Alright.
it's like really
You
freaking cold.
can like if you're wearing collar outfit, you can do like proper like Antarctic conditions.
Yeah.
Alright, awesome.
There's not really anywhere that would be too cold for you, other than like the plane of ice, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Or the 8th layer of hell or something.
yeah.
Alright, bring on the white dragon. I'm ready to fight.
All right. Cool.
Cool.
Nice find.
Also, there is an item in your inventory, Velky.
Oh. Okay.
So there. It does have an entry in the campaign now.
See. Oh yes, thank you.
The gem, what type of gem was it again? So I can at least add that to my inventory. Cat's eye. Okay.
Rather beautiful one.
Find that's not in your backpack anymore.
Oh my god, I would.
No.
I mean, in fairness, Ceres is still a witch as far as you're concerned.
Yeah.
So.
It's actually in your pocket.
A thief and a witch and a cultist and a king. Great words.
It'd be an inquisition if that happened.
I'm just
Well.
saying again, Ceres did open up the demon door.
Yeah, no, highly suspicious.
I
Suspicious.
don't know what you're talking about.
And she's currently a diplomat. Oh my.
Very sus here.
No.
Yeah, def sus.
There's no sus here. Get out with that.
Sussiest.
But with that, you don't find anything else though in the dwarven tomb. With that, I presume you're going to make your way back up towards the surface then?
Yes.
Yes. Let us follow Jacob.
Quickly following the direction the spider was going down, the spider having already scouted for potential traps. And there are a few others, it seems, to try and the goblins put down to maybe try and stop people getting to their shrine. You reach the top, at least of this passageway to the surface. Though you are not met with pleasant company.
I imagine not.
Might take some of your time to load, but that's not a big deal. You can load.
I'm here. Oh yes, feral ghouls.
You have destroyed their master's shrine.
Oh yeah. Most assuredly.
That was rather rude of you.
I think it was rather rude of them to build it.
I mean, they didn't build it, they just got summoned. Well, animated? Animated, technically.
Animated, yeah. Manifested.
You are free, however, to roll your own initiatives.
Yeah.
The goblins will not parley. Not the goblins, the ghouls will not parley.
No. I think we will either. Yeah, not steady 8 here.
As we wait for
A free.
Halldamir and Valky.
Well, it's good with healer to be in there. Back.
Yes. The one elf is covering one of my flanks, so that's good.
Now just try not to get paralyzed by the rest of them.
I mean, I would be in front of Vigas if we're gonna go against the ghouls.
I mean, you didn't know where the ghouls would be, but
I guess, but no, I did say it doesn't matter. Oh, it's this map. I know this map. I have this map in also.
we only have so many maps that are easy to dispose of.
Yes.
At least without drawing them all from scratch, which we can do sometimes. But
Oh, did you see the link I sent from Steam? The Dungeon Alchemist stuff?
dude, I haven't had a good chance to look at it though. But
Pretty neat map maker actually. I looked at it, I was like, huh. Kinda it's made with AI, yeah.
Yes, no, I recall it better now. You mentioned made of an AI part because one of my friends showed me that because I know quite a lot about like video game AI design because that was what I studied at university.
Yep.
It's quite interesting to see how they programmed the procedural generation.
I really like it. I don't like there's several different types and stuff, so does it cover a lot? Not everything, of course, but it covers a lot, and you can directly import the maps into Foundry, like just
Which is impressive.
lift it straight in, which is pretty great. So I saw that. I was like, huh, that looks neat.
Yeah, you may wish to roll your initiative, you two. Unless you want to have a 0 initiative, which
I have is awful. I rolled a 6.
Hey,
less,
the
I mean.
party
What
is.
the
I am
fuck?
first in the party. All right. Oh.
it's your game today. You're ahead of everything.
Yeah, no. I guess it's just my awesome radiance are still sort of stunned everyone a little bit.
Yes, that's it.
Didn't think I had it in me, huh? It's okay, I didn't either.
This
Not
goblin,
even going to respond to that.
this ghoul just dashes up to you. This one also dashes up to you. Oh, actually, it's going to go for the one who's not covered in metal.
I can only see one ghoul.
You only see one ghoul in total?
Yeah, only number 2. I didn't see any other ghouls.
Really?
Yeah, I have like 5 feet of vision around me.
Oh, vision's not working on the map. No?
Works for me.
I
Oh,
can.
is it because I can't see?
Possibly.
I
Yeah,
have,
so you
I
could-
have, I have my
I mean, vision
aura on,
works
so
for me.
I am.
I don't see other ghouls except
Yeah,
2.
I can see the map, but I can only see Feral Ghoul 2.
That's weird.
I can see. I can see.
Or goal 9, that's all I see in front of me.
I
'cause
see
you sent
9,
it to me.
3, and 6.
It's so weird.
So, yeah.
Is that a bear icon down there?
Bear.
Yeah, bottom right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that
it's
makes a
secret
second.
logo.
Secret
You-
bear.
Can you see them now?
No.
No.
There's
That's
no
so
reason,
weird.
there's no reason they should be invisible.
Is it your vision that's weird somehow?
Yeah, like I have 5 feet vision around me.
That makes sense in your case because you don't. I didn't actually have light though.
I
Amna should have light, so I'll
I have my aura active, so I'm spreading light, but I see all 4 or 5 ghouls.
How far is
don't-
your light of your halo?
It's like a torch, I think. Let me check.
I have my lantern like hooked. It's 30 bright, 30 dim.
I'll go with that then.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure torch is the same or less.
Also have the light cantrip, I guess.
Should be on your sheet, by the way.
I'm looking.
Well, you now have light now because
I have the light
Ooh.
cantrip.
Yes, I can see now, like more.
wait, that's weird. You can't see all this because you should see a total of 5 ghouls.
I see only one.
I just see the one, yeah. I just see one here. Yeah, that one. Oh, I do see
I see
2.
only this one.
This one as well, yeah.
There's the one here.
No,
Yeah,
I don't see one there.
I only see that one. I only see this one.
For me, it's this one and this one. That's it.
Very strange.
Hmm.
Very strange.
It's strange 'cause it's like selective sight. It's
Or
weird.
not.
Yeah.
What if it's just like our position, maybe? I don't know.
There's no. I haven't set vision layers or anything on here
Hmm.
because I didn't even know if you'd be using this entrance originally.
Yeah.
No idea, but that makes it really awkward to run a combat if you guys can't see everything.
I mean, somebody has just to point where the schools are at the turn starts.
I can certainly. I see them all. I can point.
Well, there is currently a ghoul standing right left of Ceres.
Yeah, it's one here. And one here.
And this ghoul would like to have a would like to say something to Ceres.
Uh-oh.
Is that to me?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that hits.
I don't know.
Is it
No,
the first one? Apply.
no paralyzing though, luckily.
Luckily.
No, could you please make me a con save?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
+4
Good to note.
because I'm an ass.
Yep.
This ghoul moves up and it sees a Valky.
No.
Hi, Vickers.
No. Oh. I missed.
As it swings its claw at you and you like duck back.
Yay.
Oh, we're surrounded by ghouls, folks. Gonna
You
try
were
and
first, so you're now you've been swarmed.
yeah, for sure. Well, I'm going to start attacking the one next to Ceres, and then sort of target the one next to Vickers here, like trying to clear the way, sort of on my sides here. We'll start with trying to save Ceres. With a swing from Soulseer, 11. Does that hit?
It does not.
Oh god damn it! All my rolls that were not that smiting scene are awful.
I should be able to get out of this pickle anyway.
Yeah, that's it for me. I can't do anything else. They are here, 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 and here.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Well, I'll hit the one that's here, even though I can't see it.
An L shape of ghouls.
Yeah, I'll hit the one just south of me. 25.
Nice.
You hit the ghoul.
And I'll sneak attack.
Ooh.
Anything hit by the Radiant Ring. If it's a fiend or undead, it cannot regenerate for 1 round after taking radiant damage from me. If that's even relevant, but just so you know.
Ah, that's good.
It is dead.
Oh, great. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit the one. Or should I get out of here? No, it's fine. I'm gonna hit the other one with my bonus attack. Oops. I rolled twice. Take the 19. That
You
should
hit.
still hit though. All right.
10 radiant? Or like, yeah. Are they vulnerable to radiant?
They're not.
All right.
That's it.
They are, however, immune to poison.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
The ledge that's just to like my north.
Yes.
How high up is that?
30 feet.
Yeah. I'll Misty Step. Shoop. I'll Misty Step up here, and as I'm in summer, I believe it does a little bit of damage. Let me find my step. Where is it in this mess? Here it is. So summer is fire damage equal to my charisma modifier.
Is that like once per short rest, or?
Yeah, face step is once per short rest.
Okay. And how much damage?
4. 4 fire. As for a moment she dips into the summery heat of the Feywild and reappears up there. I'm not going to spend too much resources on this. So there's a few, but actually no, I do have some decent single target range on that. That's the range 90. Okay, so the ghoul that was next to me, that one, I will cast Tasha's Mind Whip on it. Ooh, crap roll.
As we discussed these before, these things are slightly less intelligent than Aminus.
Yeah.
So it takes the full 10 damage, which isn't amazing, but on its next turn, so it can't take any reactions, and on its turn it has to choose whether to move, make an action, or a bonus action. It can only do one of those 3.
Do you want to spend a 6 spells for this?
What?
Do we want to like spend big spells for these?
I'm not gonna spend any big spells because I spent most of them.
I mean, I have still 3 level 3 spells.
I think it's too early to burn level 3 on these guys, but
I mean, I could damage all of them. That would be fine.
yeah. Any damage you inflict them now, if we can prevent damage to us, that certainly can be worth.
Like either I step forward and thunder wave like these 3,
I like that.
or I cast tidal wave and attack like what's the
I like the Thunderwave option.
yeah it saves me a spell. Yeah, let's step there and thunder away all of these ghouls in here. There. That. 8 points of thunder damage, and it echoes hundreds of feet away. So something knows we are coming. No, not that.
Kablamo.
In the distance, you think you hear the sound of alarmed goblins. Goblins must not be far. This goblin's going to go ahead and attack at Vicus.
Goblin. Oh, yeah, cool.
Ghoul, sorry. This Ghoul will make an attack at Vicus.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Too many G's.
That's okay.
Please attempt a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 20.
You are not paralyzed.
Thank God. Thank the maker, I guess.
Yes, thank the All-Maker. This one will attack at Aminus.
Alright. Miss.
Vicus.
Just a miss. Phew.
Aminus.
Am I still under my celestial protection or not?
You are not under that spell anymore.
Alright, then it's a hit.
You are also to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Though I trust your saves will be amazing.
I'll try. I'll tell you that. Pretty good.
You are also not paralyzed.
Hey.
Great. Ugh. Noise is creepy.
Alright. We'll try to clean out some more ghouls. We'll start with the one next to Vicus and then the one south of me. If I kill that one first. 12. Does 12 hit a ghoul?
It does.
Hey, minimum damage, 11 damage.
Sorry, which one was that on? Was it the...
This one.
Okay.
Set is pretty tanky, and I think Vicus needs more of help. Alright, I'm trying to kill it. Yep. 12 damage. Destroys it. Yay! I am done.
It died by electrocution.
Alright. Is there one here?
There is.
Okay, I hit it.
You know you're supposed to try and hit it, not just auto hit it. It's hit.
Yes.
It's still alive, barely.
Right, I'll try and finish it off then.
It's dead.
Alright, so if I move, do I get like? There's no one near
The
me here.
the only remaining ones are here.
Okay, sweet. Then he'll vote. 5, 10. Your cursors are like really big, so I was like, why? I thought you were, I don't know. It's there. Your icons are so big. I thought there was something there for a second. the cursor icon. All right, I'm finished.
Cyrus?
I will Ray of Frost the one to the left of Aminas. And fumble it. Nice.
And your turn?
I'm just going to start like making my way around, I think. So like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There you go.
Very well. Zed?
Same Thunderway again. It echoes like once more.
Again, you hear more startled goblins in the distance.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Zed,
Yes. No. It's the shield. That hits me if it attacks me.
it does. And make a con save.
H.
Well, you're not paralyzed, but then again, it doesn't paralyze with its bite. It paralyzes with its claws. But I will make a note of your 8.
Great.
Amos?
Well, cleanup time. We'll go for the one here and then the one above if the one there survives. Yeah, 13 damage, and the one above for 16 damage. Cleaning up.
Some mild scrapes and wounds, but nothing you can't handle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
As all of you seem to make your way out into some kind of clearing. You see the remnants, imprints on the ground where perhaps once mining equipment once laid, but there's nothing actually left here now at this point. Though in the distance you hear the sounds of many panicked goblins running around. It seems wherever has let you out has let you out very close to the goblins' lair, wherever that is.
All right. Time to kick goblin ass.
I'm going to convert another spell to have more points, because if there's a boss goblin, I'll be able to hound him to death.
Yes.
Doing that.
I will heal myself up a bit with my lay on hands.
Are we particularly close to where the goblins are?
It sounds like it.
Like within 10-minute walk?
It sounds like it.
Then I think we'll get a bit closer, but then I will darkness myself, and I'm gonna try and stick to like the upper ground if possible.
I will send my spider ahead as a scout.
You send your goblins, you send your spider ahead as a scout. It doesn't take long to identify what appears to be a small goblin village. Though there are very few goblins to be seen, as what few goblins you can see all seem to be huddling themselves back into a cave at the back of it.
Oh, neat. That's
Perhaps all alerted by the strikes of thunder. So the goblins seem on edge, for obvious reasons. Nothing you've done, clearly.
no, it's just a storm is coming. I'm ready to move forward. We're gonna share this information to others.
But it looks like the main kind of goblin forces are all now huddled up in the cave.
All
Yep.
right.
Let's
That's
go
a
and
really
crank
good
'em.
fireball.
Yeah, let's
Blade.
get them.
Yes, that
Yeah.
sounds good fireball time, yeah.
I got
Tidal wave.
I got 2 fireballs in the
I
chamber.
got 3 tidal waves.
Tidal waves.
Yeah.
Good lord.
30 feet line.
Oh,
10 feet wide.
sure.
Pretty good in the cave.
It is pretty good in the cave.
Yeah.
Certainly something. Need to get Ceres' light working again because she's got the darkness bubble.
Oh yeah.
Will do. 15-foot radius. 15-foot radius. Fuck you, effectively. And goblins are not known to have life sense.
These worshipped Orga, so who knows what they have.
On life
true.
sense, maybe, but
Just because you worship it doesn't mean it actually listens to you.
yeah.
As much as I'm sure they would argue.
Oh, no doubt.
I guess. Yeah. Well, I will ask my question before we go to combat, maybe. If I can just tidal away the whole fucking cave, but.
I mean, something you want to try.
I mean, it's 120 feet distance. Yeah, if I can see it, I can just, 30 feet line, 10 feet fight, tidal away, just crash it in there.
Yeah, I just don't know what the layout of the cave might be. It might be
Yeah.
that there's a single line, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably, if it's depends on what kind of things. It can move. It doesn't have to be like a straight line.
I feel like you'll need to be able to target it though.
Yeah, but that's why I mean, it depends on how I see it.
So you do make this painfully awkward.
Hey man,
Being a bubble of pure darkness.
it's who I am. I can't change me. Much as Jonas has tried in the past.
That's great.
Unbearable. How have you put up with him for all these years?
Begrudgingly, I'm sure.
Okay, the lighting's acting very weirdly on this map for some reason. Apologies, but I can't do anything about that.
Don't worry about my
Okay,
bubble
don't worry
thing.
about it.
I'll remember.
Are we even going to stay in this map?
That's not the map I'm talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I can remember how far my 15
That's
foot
not the
radius
issue, it's just the general lighting on the map is all acting very weird.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Like, my vision blocking layers aren't blocking vision the way they're supposed to.
No, it's this kind of cave. Maybe later I will.
I can play really zoomed in, so I can't see anything.
Self-imposed sightlines.
Yeah. I'll zoom in so I can only see 30 feet around my character.
Can we just say I'm like outside, so my friends aren't in the bubble?
Sure. As you make your way into the cave, in the distance you hear a lot of talking going on that Ceres still roughly understands.
Oh yeah, okay. What they say?
Defilers go to Master's lair. We must rally. We must defend Master's treasures.
Ooh, I think through the mind link that we have going on, Ceres will like
Yeah.
relay what they say.
Do like treasures.
Yarkin, ready the spiders.
Oh. Boaters.
Beaters?
That's okay.
Let's ready our own spiders.
As you enter into the cave, however, you see two goblins standing guard who are perhaps not expecting a ball of darkness and sudden sunny warriors to emerge from it.
Man, I really want us to get like research some like goggles for everyone to be able to wear so they can see in my darkness.
If you can
Yeah.
do it, so
Dude.
can everyone else.
It would be terrifying, wouldn't it?
We
As
would
it
never
stands,
leave you.
You will all, I will give each of you a half move and action to see if you can take down these goblins before they can sound the alarm that you're here.
Okay.
Sure,
go
I
first.
mean, mine's easy.
I mean, do you want to go first?
Go
I
for
mean,
it.
I guess you have to add advantage because they are surprised.
Why wouldn't I go first? I
Yeah,
don't
go
have any
first.
fancy spells. I'm just gonna hit them. All right. You said one action or
One action, half a move.
one action, half a move. All right. Well, I'll strike the first goblin in front of me. Oh wait, I see what you mean by. No, I have advantage, so I can sneak attack anyway.
Yeah.
23, and then sneak attack.
Which one?
The one directly in front of me. This one. I only see 2, so. Yeah, I have bonus action, but if that's not available, then that's it.
You did.
All right.
Can I go next?
If you want to.
Sure. I cast Stone Whip on the goblin. I'm here.
Perfect. I'm gonna
here.
Yeah,
Get
I'll
'em.
slice it. Ugh! Oh well.
Well, it's an
Ah!
action. Go again. There you go.
Technically one action.
Yeah.
No damage.
Sweet. Wait, is he barely alive or is he dead?
He is definitely dead.
Okay. It's like
The,
he
sc-
is.
the automatic sculling only works when we're in combat.
Yeah.
You have avoided or just setting off the alarm.
Great. I would like to sneak.
I shall cast Pass Without Trace.
Oh, okay. I would still like to stealth.
Yeah, I mean, I also like to stealth, but you know, I know Amana is not good at stealthing.
I'm not. No.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh.
about. I think Amnes is great at it.
All right, let's sneak up on them.
I am not biased at all to wanting to see Amnes fail.
Yes, well. 34.
Do I get a bonus
28.
because they can't see me as well?
Probably.
15.
I mean, you're not so much stealthy, you're a wall of darkness. They're going to notice the darkness when it gets close enough.
Well, 15's good.
Yeah, once you start eating all the light. But till then.
Honest?
Yes.
You want to roll a stealth check?
I mean,
We have pass without trace. Roll your stealth check.
I don't know.
The paladin could charge.
See, it's better than Sarah's, so you're good. Wait,
It's
why
better
roll
than
twice?
Sarah's. I mean,
Okay,
it's 16. And Sarah's is
One
15.
better.
sure.
And because it's just gone.
Yeah, I would like to go first anyway. I was gonna say that, but
34.
I see light. Aha. What do I see?
Hard to make up much, though. In the distance, you can see some kind of goblin with a large bow standing atop, seemingly giving some kind of speech.
I would like to try and make it over here past this like opening.
You're kind of like on a bit of a cliff up from down bit, so no one will directly see you.
Okay. Oh, but I see something up here.
There does appear to be someone up there. If you get too close, he will definitely see you.
Ah, okay. Well, I see a bunch of goblins in the circle over there, Saris. Vicus will mentally point out, roughly.
Okay.
Wink, wink, hint, hint. But and I think with that, he'll get ready here to ambush this goblin whenever everyone's ready to go.
Be in your darkness.
None of you can see anything right now, just a ball of darkness walking through.
Help! Help!
No matter how
Alright.
far the king gets, it's just always darkness.
Yeah, I know. Should I charge in?
Well, Saris, you
I
want to
mean,
cast first?
I can cast Fireball first.
Yeah,
Ah,
cast
if you
Fireball
want.
on, there you go.
Not the easiest to angle down from here without getting right up to the edge because it is a bit of a drop down.
Okay.
As all the goblins in the room suddenly turn to look at why is there a ball of darkness creeping over the edge? I will let you take an action for your initiative.
Alright.
They don't know what it is. So. Ah, sweet.
I assume the center of the room. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to bother rolling because
They're
let me
dead.
just show you what happens when I press half damage.
All right. I can't see because I'm in darkness. But
Everyone
I'm assuming
died.
it's great.
Everyone dies. Great.
Great.
Right. That will start the final initiative for tonight.
All right. Oh my god.
Still rolling
Whoa.
strong here on low
I've got good
tens.
decks. What is this? What
But
is
you-
this?
Comparatively, you're very fast.
It's for the first time this night, yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, whoa. Yeah.
There's a lot of
See?
rolls.
Yeah.
Noel captive.
Oh,
You
Blue.
can free him and earn his
well, presumably
allegiance.
it's either a random knoll or a knoll that was under the troll or working for
Mm-hmm.
the Blood Witch.
Blue
So-
cat? Question mark.
What Sarah sees looking over now she's more closely. Of course, on the left-hand side of the room, you see a pair of giant spiders currently held captive. Though I say held captive, the spiders can most certainly climb over that fence if they chose to. Some kind of goblin standing there with a whip in one hand and a bow on his back. Up at the top, you see a rather horrified pair of hunters alongside a chieftain with an old gnarled bow and staff. On the far side of the room appears to be a gnoll, badly wounded, locked in a cage, and some kind of strange, well, yes, blue feline-like creature. It definitely doesn't look like a normal beast.
Huh.
Having
Please
strange
repeat.
kind of purple, blue, like violet markings all over its body. And a tail's almost like wispy fire. Regardless, initiative begins. As everyone suddenly reacts to the fireball out of the ball of darkness.
Kablamo.
They react by dying. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Let's get this it up the wall. Serge, you're now face to face with a giant spider.
I mean,
How long
can
does
it
Pass
see?
Without Trace last for? I know it's
10
concentration,
minutes
but
after concentration.
okay. Sweet. Be able to use it then this round.
Yeah, I'm still concentration.
Uh-huh.
Oh, 1 hour up to concentration.
Oh, 1 hour. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have the concentration mostly
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
soon.
It's still game paused.
He did notice me, I assume.
He hasn't noticed you.
I'm gonna strike him from behind. Does that mean I get advantage then?
Yes.
All right.
And he gets very confused why his dark vision isn't working, but it doesn't matter because
And it's outside of my route, so I could do it on my turn as well. Sweet.
that's your reaction taken.
Yep. All right.
Goblin Huntsman gonna duck behind cover. Lucas?
I would like to bonus action. Am I still hidden from everyone else?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. I see spider there. Okay. That spider's in the darkness, right? So I can't see
Yes.
it. Okay, I see the Goblin Beastmaster down there. I'm gonna attempt to strike at him.
Okay.
Advantage. That is a crit with crit sneak attack. So, oh,
Ouch. Yeah.
16. Yeah. Okay.
Ouch. That was that.
Let's see. 5, 10,
That
15,
was a
20.
lot of damage.
Slink back around
The
the
game
corner.
popped up a warning when I was trying to apply all that critical damage all at once.
Sorry.
It's like, hey, what the fuck is this?
It's 40 total damage, so it's a lot.
Because I believe even if it was a PC, that would have outright just.
Eviscerated,
he
yeah.
just melted into a puddle.
All right.
Normally you do that to the brain, but now he melted the entire thing.
Yeah, that's oh, sorry, I forgot to click end turn. I'll remember next time. Yeah, figure this out. That's a hit. I'm gonna use my reaction to half that. So, then I fail the save.
That's poison damage.
Oh, okay, not too bad then. 21. Right.
I was just going to make a note. As the poison rushes through your veins, your joints feel slightly stiff for some reason.
Oh, great.
You're okay for the moment, but they feel stiff.
Oh.
This Goblin Huntsman is going to shoot at you. Vickers.
Okay.
So
That's a miss.
it will use its beast distraction to get advantage on the roll.
Still
Couldn't help
misses.
You tried. Zed,
I'm
you can't see anything. There's pure darkness around you.
Yeah, I'm stepping away to see. I want to, and then I'm gonna head up here to see also better. I can move. I can move here. What is that? Huntsman, Huntsman.
I mean, this Huntsman has cover.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I can't see him still. Let me see. Would I know this spider is here? Since
I mean,
it's
you can
not-
hear the spider in there. You can't target. You can't directly target it because you don't know where it is.
Yeah, but I have a rough idea where it is.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna guess a spell that I wish I have one of the cast one time. So I cast Tidal Wave in a 30-feet line like this, hitting both of them as is 10 feet wide. Well, yeah, I don't need to put 10 feet wide hit both of them.
Probably not what you were expecting for a tidal wave.
No. 11 bludgeoning, half if it's safe, and then hit prone if they fail it.
Nice.
This spy Ceres falls off the wall onto the ground below.
And then
Poor
just
spider.
water flashes all and dims more lights and
He's like,
unprotected fire.
Yeah, the spider is actually just kind of washed down the drain over to
Oh,
Bye,
it's a bitsy
spider.
spider.
come over there. There you go.
Does this fireplace now dim because the effects? The water then spread across all direct screens and unprotected flames in the area.
Can't hear
Within 30 feet.
either.
I'll have
I
it
can't
dim a
hear
little
anyone.
bit.
But that's my
Yeah.
turn. That's my turn.
The Goblin Chieftains' time. Well, well, well. This isn't great. Hmm. The Goblin. Oh, it's the Chieftain. The Chieftain will go ahead, moving up to the edge here, and fire and kind of cast a spell, weaving together strange words in definitely not Goblin tongue. Seemingly a spell in perhaps the Abyssal tongue or the
Oh
equivalent.
no.
I mean, I can comprehend all of it. So, how far away
Ex-
is?
Definitely further than 30 feet.
Is that 30
He's
feet?
50 feet away.
Yeah.
He's 50 foot from you.
Counterspells 60 feet.
It's 60.
So,
Are you trying to cast counterspell?
yeah, I'll counterspell.
What level is your counterspell?
Third.
You will need to roll.
Ooh.
Alright. That's,
Spellcasting ability check.
yeah. So, I'll just do. Does it include my proficiency? Or just.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I'll just roll a charisma save then, because it's got my
It's A
proficiency.
plus mod plus proficiency.
Okay, I'll just do it manually. So it's D20 plus 8 plus mod plus 3. It's DC is. Wait, what? I can't think.
DC depends on the level of
It
the
depends
spell.
on the spell,
Yeah,
so just
so
do reroll
it's-
and then
Plus 4 plus 3. Yeah.
yeah.
24.
I mean, any spell.
Any spell cannot resist that. Unless he's casting level 14 spells somehow.
I mean, 24.
I'm looking at the form. It doesn't include proficiency. It doesn't look like.
Oh, okay, then
Okay,
my
21.
mistake.
Unless you are a jack of all trades bard.
Then 21.
Yeah, with 21 though, you see the Goblin Chieftain weave together magic as you see a dark stream of magic begin to flow towards Zed. It just then goes poof. Swallowed
Oh,
up
yeah.
by his own darkness.
Sorry, I was getting confused. Abjuration wizards get proficiency when they're spelling.
So,
And the jack of all trades bard can add half proficiency to all ability checks.
yeah, cool.
Damn you, bards. Well, that rather annoyed the chieftain. I mean, he's got disadvantage because he can't see Ceres.
Hmm.
He's going to bonus action throw a spell at Ceres.
Go for it, bud.
You can throw a cantrip with a bonus action in this case.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll need to roll this manually because it's not on your sheet. Someone forgot to add it on. I don't know who would have done that. No. Your proficiency is that plus Ceres. Disadvantage of those two.
Yeah, even a shield won't do anything about that. It'd bring my AC up to 20, so.
As suddenly you see kind of dancing across the room and striking into you is this kind of blackened bolt of force.
Wait, the spell went off?
No,
This is
the
not
main
a
spell
spell.
didn't go off, but he managed to bonus action a cantrip.
Ah, okay.
Viserys, have a present.
Wow. Rude.
This ends the chieftain's turn.
There's just like, leave him to me.
Wait, but he can't. Can he target you? Because he can't see you, right? For the spell.
He did have disadvantage.
Oh,
You
okay.
figured out where Ceres was from the fact that Ceres cast a spell on him, but didn't, that's give the
Okay.
tile, not.
Fair enough.
I mean, technically the pass without trace is still running, but that doesn't matter.
I'm gonna use it soon, so don't worry. But feel free to
Uh-huh.
use break it if you need to. Don't worry about it.
I haven't yet need to.
Now, his kingship can't actually see anything in the room right now. He's just seeing a ball of darkness in front of him. But
You know, I assume things is going down. So he question. I don't suppose I have my horse with me.
would you have brought your horse with you?
If I could. I mean, he hangs around.
You snap your fingers.
Hey, there he is.
Suddenly,
So here's what I want to do. All right, listen. The king will swing up on the horse and then, with a mighty leap, launch the horse out into the room, charging the chieftain on the other side.
go for valiant steed.
Yes, with a blood-curdling cry of vengeance, Glory launches himself out of the darkness with Amanas on top, and thus charging at full speed up until the Goblin Chieftain, for which he shall strike.
He's up on a slight ledge above, but as you're kind of falling, you can strike down.
That's right. Whoa! And I'm gonna attack that son of a bitch because I do not want spell casting. No siree. Do not. 25.
He's definitely a hit.
Yep, 11 damage. And 15?
Ooh my. Ooh.
I will smite.
Uh-oh.
Use a level 1 spell to channel more power into this foul creature.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes. 8 radiant as the glowing sword of Amanas, flames as it launches through the air on horseback in the cave, and on the way down, just a blinding arc smashing into the chieftain. Yeah.
If I wasn't playing, I would draw fun out of that.
A goblin reinforcement has arrived.
What do you mean make fun out of that? That was awesome.
Yeah, but I don't like to make fun out of the games that I'm part of as a player.
Oh, I see.
But and I don't like to throw in horses, like making excuses.
Horse is awesome.
Ceres, your plan has been ruined.
It has been. That's okay. I'll still do my plan because it's still good. The huntsman far to the north. Is he behind like total cover there?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's kind of
So
awkward.
definitely behind total cover.
That's kind of awkward.
No, he saw the fireball go off and decided he would hide.
Yeah, that makes sense. Never mind then. I'll just shoot rays of frost at this spider near me.
The one on its back right now.
Yeah. 27 for 14.
It lives!
My God. Slowed though. Am I able to just hop down from here, or is it too high?
I mean, it's quite a drop. I allowed the horse just to leap off.
Yeah, no, I'll stay here. It's fine.
It's quite a drop though. So.
It's fine. I'll stay. All good.
It's the giant spider. Giant spider, get up. Up.
Well, I suppose the Beastmaster isn't here anymore, so I Nothing controlling?
Vickers,
Yeah,
have an arrow.
yeah. My hits.
With advantage.
It's anyway. No crit, thankfully. I've used my reaction, so no halving for me. Well, there is a spider in front of me, and I do have sneak attack, so I will attempt to hit it. 15.
Stab the spider.
All right, I sneak attack the spider. Wonderful. Let's see here.
Damn rogues, how are you so good at doing damage?
Yes, that house was behind cover over there, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, how about
The other beast, the other huntsman is not. But
other huntsman? Oh, right. Yeah, I see him now.
the one in
Fine.
Alan's glow.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. How far away is he? Oops, that's not the right one. This one.
He is 50 feet from you.
Ah, sweet. I'll use my bonus action to check the other one at him. That's a crit.
Maximum everything.
Sorry, I'll get rid of that. All right. Well, he'll back around the corner, so he won't get shot again. He'll back here. There.
I don't see anything in. I shall move there. Cast a level 1 cure wounds on Vigas. You heal 4. And then continue moving there and end my turn.
Shoots down at Ammon on the top of the horse.
Yes. He does have disadvantage, I believe, for shooting in melee.
I mean, it's kind of a cliff difference there, so it's not easy to hit him, but
I see. Very well then. 18 is a miss.
that's at
Uh,
the horse.
That's a hit on me for sure. Oh, on the horse. Sorry.
Yes. That was a horse shot.
Horse shot.
They hate horses.
They sure do.
I've proven why. The horse is dangerous.
Oh, wait. I have both tokens selected somehow. How do I unselect a token? Help.
Just click on one of them. No.
I can't. I no, both are selected though. Like even. Oh, there we go. Whew. All right. The horse is very damaged. Let's do that. Oh. And me. All right. Well, gonna charge the horse around here and up the stairs pretty much. Try to get at the archer. So let's do that. The horse is very fast, so should do this without any trouble.
And thankfully, in this universe, can just do a complete U-turn at will.
Oh yeah, no, full. You know, it's a celestial super horse, right? So
No turning circles in this place.
no, goodness. Let's see. That's a normal goblin. We'll continue up here, so we threaten both of these ranged characters. And then Amnas will attack the first one who shot him, like the one to the southeast of him. If I can do that. 24 for 11 damage.
Oh, poor goblins.
Does that kill it? I can't really see the health
It does.
bar. It does, okay. Then the next attack on the other huntsman next to him. 13's problem is.
It misses the huntsman, yes.
Can the horse hoof?
It can.
Hoofing! Yes! Smash that goblin in his stupid goblin face. That's it.
I mean, the goblin all the way over here. It's just. Cool. I'm just going to start making my way around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, there's one there. As the ball of darkness comes and descends upon the goblin.
It misses Ceres.
Yes.
Huntsman! This is not a good situation to be in. You're going to use Nimble Escape to disengage with the bonus action.
Yeah.
Then you're going to shoot at the horse.
Fair enough. Ow. That probably downs the horse. Oh. Oops. Hang on.
Glory still lives.
He lives! Fight, Glory, fight.
Stab at Glory. That one might have finished the horse.
Probably finishes the horse. Yeah. Ugh.
Apologies,
Horse
Glory.
poofs.
To the
Yep.
celestial plane you go.
He as he waddles off into the distance. Yeah, no, he
Oh,
Yes. Okay.
nothing.
Vickers,
Let's
you
see.
see no enemies.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus our cunning action hide.
Very well.
From well,
You mean
anything
You
basically.
hide from everyone.
Yeah. Passo chase still going? Is that?
Technically, but I think you have to be. Let me check.
You have to be within 30 feet.
Uninterrupted was that. Which I think you have been.
Yeah, I'm not interrupted.
Okay, so 24, I guess. Let's see. So I have to stay within 30 feet of you to keep it.
I believe so.
Okay, well, I can't go there. Can I go over here? Yes, I can. Okay. Can I even reach stuff? Yeah, I can. Okay, well, he will. Why can't I move myself? Because I'm dumb. That's why. Go to the edge here. Oh. You look at the huntsman all the way over there, and he will chuck a blade at it.
There's no way you could hit it this distance. Right? Right.
Do I have advantage because I'm hidden?
Yes.
Alright, 24. And since I have advantage, sneak attack.
It's very dead.
Oh yes. Let's see. There's not much I can do. I used all
move,
my
bonus
movement
action.
anyway. Yeah, it's all my movement. So.
The remaining goblins seem in rather a bit of disarray now that all of the seniors are dead.
Yep.
I'm not
So
going to make you. I'm not going to make you fight a bunch of mook goblins reinforcing. Now that the leaders are dead,
Great.
I assume you slaughter the remaining goblins.
Yes, we do.
Every single one of them.
It takes some time and a lot of blood, but eventually, the place goes quiet with every last goblin, at least of fighting condition, being killed, or the remainder just fleeing into the night. Needless to say, the goblin encampment is disbanded,
Hooray!
as well as their worship of their patron Orcus, with their shrine vanquished.
Yay. Good riddance.
Yes, victory. We did very well.
Another key.
Examining through the camp, goblins don't carry that much of wealth. Though they did have a surprisingly large stockpile of just general, building materials. Another thing.
Yay!
They've been
Yeah.
expanding their village. If you wish, this can be added to the group's treasury for a total of a whole 20 build points.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Let's do it.
do it.
It's not a lot, but it's money.
Yeah, it's money.
In pure wealth wise, they did have a few shiny things. Not a lot, but a few.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you add up all the copper pieces and silver pieces they've looted, this random gold scepter, I'm not sure where they got it from. Random piece of silverware. Comes out as 300 gold? No, wait, 350 gold.
Oh, nice. Add it to the pile.
Sure.
The scepter
add
is
it to the
unfortunately
pile.
thick gold. Spider can also go. You also find the remains of a couple more of the soldiers in here. Sadly, long deceased. But you can at least identify that you found their bodies to report back.
That's good. At least some.
One of the bodies in particular stands out to Vicus.
Oh.
Their hand is charred black with a symbol burnt into it. A six-pointed star with a dragon burnt into their hand. Almost like someone had touched a really hot, stove or something with that symbol on it.
Or perhaps they got scorched while they were holding a pocket watch.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
How they're here and the pocket watch was there, you're not sure, but there their body lies. Perhaps the thief who took it.
Perhaps. If he replaces it back into the hand, does anything happen?
And Vickers goes up and places the pocket watch in the thief's hand. You feel a very cold chill head up your spine for a moment. As you just hear just incoherent shouting for a moment. It will echo around you in your mind. Before the body just seems to collapse over and the head just fall off.
Huh.
And then suddenly just quiet. I'm not sure what happened.
Hmm.
As you're doing that, elsewhere in the cave, of course, the group saw that there is a gnoll captive, which definitely appears to be one of the Blood Witch's previous gnolls, who the goblins captured somehow.
Oh,
I want to investigate that cat.
Finally, is the strange, ephemeral, clearly magical beast sealed in the cage. Looks like it's been covered up in chains and rope. Now swallowed by the darkness.
What do I know of any creatures like this from my readings?
You can roll an Arcana.
Sure. With guidance, maybe.
I have a sneaking suspicion what that is, but yes.
I can aid you, give you guidance both.
Both is good. Oh, all right. The 4 even. 17.
You think it might be a magical beast known as a Dwemer Cat, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
A young one is one. They are magical felines, basically sculpted out of just raw magic. Though they are very much living creatures in their own right at this point. They tend to go around hunting other creatures' magic and are lured to places of great magic. They are creatures that never really stick in the same place, though, having the ability to just kind of leap from place to place, just magically, wherever they want to go. They are highly intelligent, though, to your understanding.
Enough so they have language?
Yes, actually. They can usually speak the language of the Fae.
Ah, well, that's fine, because I can comprehend language. Ceres will drop the darkness she has. And, we'll approach the cat. And say, and how is it that one of your kind has been so encaged?
Demon trickery.
Okay.
The Lord of Undead works around here. Though his power feels like it's fading. And you stink of it.
Mm. My glowy friend over there, banished whatever hold the Lord of Death had. Now, what brought you to this part of the world? I know you hunt magic in all its creations.
Even you cannot be so blind to magic in this soil. This whole region brims the most delectable of magical forces. Though it is no surprise for the elves.
out of character, I've got an interesting idea that's come to mind.
Huh?
We need to mine mana, right?
Yeah.
And one of the main troubles we have is finding the mana.
Yeah.
We have a creature that can literally sniff out mana.
Yeah.
If we agree to some tariff, perhaps it will help us.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
Give him a crystal for every 10 he finds or something.
Something like that, yeah. Like,
Maybe. I mean, you can ask what he wants. Like he's here to eat crystals, I guess. But yeah, I don't think he can dig, probably, right?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, it doesn't have to dig, just find them.
No, but it probably if we're like, hey, we can dig up tons of these things.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Hmm.
Ask.
Are Dwemer Cats considered to be evil creatures?
Not evil. Think very much like almost you would consider a cat in real life in some regards, where they might be
Chaotic.
chaotic and very individualist, but they're not evil.
Sure.
Yeah.
They're just very hard creatures to, keep under lock and key.
Can we make the cat a counselor? Counselor cat?
The magic star.
You may have to earn its trust more before you can make it into a counselor. I'm not saying
Yeah.
no, I'm saying not yet.
Move aside, Auntie. We have a new head magician.
I think,
God, why?
yeah, I think Ceres will nod and say, so you're here for all the mana in this area, all the crystals that lay in the earth. Perhaps we can come to some agreement, form a relationship where we benefit each other.
Speak, Eladrin.
Well, you know that I use the mana. We have a city not far from here that uses mana for protection and warmth. The only trouble we have is hunting the mana crystals in the ground. We cannot smell them out like you can. Help us find veins, find caches in the ground to dig them up, and you need not go hungry. We dig for you and take what we need, and you have a portion.
It narrows its eyes at you like a predator for a moment. Mortal trickery.
Sarah shakes her head. Honest deal. I see no reason to fool you if we can come to an amicable agreement. I would gain nothing.
You can roll to persuade it.
Sure. I will use my magic guidance thingy. Reroll that. Only get slightly better.
Glowers at you. Many come. Hunt us. Creatures of power. Mortal mage like you would benefit much. Why trust?
Ceres shrugs and says, if I wanted to keep you captive, I could just take you in this cage.
Fine. Eladrin release. I may help.
Ceres nods and says, "You can call me Ceres." Or like move and open the cage.
As you open up the cage and presumably remove the shackles from it,
Mm-hmm.
he just appears behind you, just in a blink of an eye.
Doesn't like startle or anything.
As it seems to stretch out, sniffing at the air. Seems to sniff at Vickers for a while. You provide crystals, I help.
You find crystals, you can have a portion of them. Fair is fair.
I also can find other things.
Like magical items.
Yes, your mortal treasures.
What of magical traps? Wards laid upon hard surface.
Child's play, as your people would say.
Ceres smiles. There's a whole tower we intend to clear soon enough. That should be filled with those.
Ah. Breakfast, then.
Ceres smiles and nods. I think we could have a very fruitful relationship.
I will see you around, Ceres.
Nods and says, the city, like in whatever direction the city would be.
As you see it activate a spell-like ability on itself.
Mm-hmm.
Or just teleport.
Alright.
Huh.
You have unlocked a new possible retainer for the party.
Mhm.
The Dwemer Cat.
Yay.
He will also double function potentially as a merchant,
Hey, merchant
Ooh.
cat.
as he can sell you magical doodads he's found
Oh,
It's
great.
Sweet.
in return for mana crystals, which you can acquire and give to him.
I demand an artist rendition of the magical cat shop.
I mean,
Is
given it's a semi-fake magical cat, it can literally do the whole like cartoon, get on its hind legs and just act like it's manning the shop.
yes. I'm a big fan of Dwemer Cat. Yes, wear a hat.
I mean, Dwemer Cats are really cool for anyone who's looked into them before.
Yes, I'm familiar with them, and when I saw it, I was like, I wonder if that's a Dwemer Cat.
Yes.
I haven't actually ever heard of these before. It's interesting.
They're like yeah, exactly. They're weird, super magical, just cat things.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Capricious fey felines infused by some wizards to be super magical.
Yep, like dip them in magic.
I'm totally into it.
This,
And I can confirm it is smarter than Amus.
Oh yeah, no, not difficult, and I believe it.
Their base intelligence is basically the same as the rest of the parties.
There's a knoll here.
Yes, there is a captive gnoll, bloody and beaten. And rather humiliated.
Does the knoll speak orc?
It does not. It speaks no.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I can speak to it.
Technically, you understand that you can't actually speak to it, technically speaking. But...
Vicus will attempt it might not work because they can voluntarily like
Nope.
cut this connection. But he's going to attempt to reach out to his mind and try and establish a connection with his psychic whispers.
You establish a connection, though it's more like there's no. Almost like you don't sense any guard pushing back at this point.
Yep.
The no sense. You immediately just get this sense of like defeatedness.
Yeah. Why is it here? Like we can kind of,
You cut out.
yeah, I know. We can
Oh.
abstract the questioning here, but basically Vicus wants to know why is it here? What was it doing?
Searching for Queen.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Is it the same queen? And he'll like describe her, I guess.
Queen.
I say just put it out of this misery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I think so too.
Just psychic stabbed inside the hood.
Yep.
It collapses to the ground, blood soaking all over Vicus's boots.
Ugh. Oh well.
As
Well-
it stands, though, this expedition appears to be completed.
Hey.
It does. It seems very successful.
You have managed to locate the remains of the fallen soldiers, and they can be returned to their families. You have eliminated the goblins, and you have also, although you did not know this was an objective to begin with, found the goblin shrine to Orcus and destroyed it.
Wonderful.
You have definitely reduced the danger level around your new city. After all, I imagine the last thing you would have wanted is a bunch of undead goblins attacking the city. Because
That's
no one wants a
great.
ghoul outbreak, do they?
I don't know.
Ghoul outbreaks are pretty bad. They're like zombie outbreaks, but intelligent.
Yeah, like one of you got bit, right?
I mean, I
Oh,
got bit.
actually, King or Amanus, I
Do
got
some
spider
layout.
bitten.
Yeah.
No,
Do
someone
with
got
some
ghoul bitten.
touching.
Zed
I
got
got
ghoul
ghoul
bitten. Get
Yeah.
some Amanas healing.
I can. Oh, yes, I can cure some disease.
I don't
Was
trust
it
that.
5 hit points for 1 disease or neutralize 1 poison?
I believe so. I have 10 spare
Are
cells.
you telling me you don't want to see what happens when Zed comes down with ghoul fever?
No.
Oh.
No. Well, Amanas will put his divine hand on each of his loyal compatriots and cure them of what ails them.
Well, if Orcus' shrine was still here, it would try fighting against you, but it's not. So
Great.
ghoul fever is broken.
It fought the law and the law won. So yeah,
Thank you.
no problem.
All right.
But this has
So
been a
we
very
have-
successful expedition.
I'll
Yes,
say.
it has.
And
Yeah.
you got some extra magic items out of it.
Did.
Boots of Winterkind and a cursed pocket watch.
Now we
Yeah.
can buy a because a nice noble suit.
And a Dwemer Cat.
I don't suppose Jacob appears again as we leave or anything.
You don't see him anywhere, no.
Hmm.
Though perhaps for Vickers he will perhaps see him later.
Boo!
Perhaps.
As you still seem to carry the deathly cold pocket watch.
Yes, he will. Till he figures out how to give that poor kid some rest.
Might be a counseling project.
Might be.
Sadly, Amnes is not capable of just outright consecrating something.
No, not there yet. Sadly,
Maybe next level.
maybe.
Speaking of, I assume we don't get one.
There is no level.
Yeah, that's
There's only the friends we made along the way, like the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat is the true level.
I mean, it's cool cat.
Here's
Cool
a cool
cat.
cat.
Cool cat with a cool shop.
Yep.
Definitely want to try recruit him. It quickly.
Yeah. Super good for that tower. Just
God,
eat
yeah.
all the traps.
And maybe increase our build, or at least help rebuild the magic in Sorkai.
Maybe
Build
so.
that stockpile up.
While simultaneously eating the stockpile.
Yeah, but
Right,
like,
know.
it's not
Eat less than we get.
than what we get, and then we're fine. Yeah.
That's
I mean, sure,
overall profit.
it's only one Dwemer Cat. You can only eat so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's great.
if we get a surplus, we can always trade.
As long as it doesn't, eat me by accident, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
You do smell rather delicious to it.
I know I'm practically thrumming with mana inside me all the time,
Like you're
so
marinated with mana.
pretty
Mhm.
much, like I am like exactly as you
I mean,
said,
literally got a mana
marinated
crystal
meat.
sticking out of his head, basically.
Yeah.
No, you know what you are. It's like a custard donut, and
Yeah.
it likes custard.
You've got a little bit of the custard oozing out there.
Yeah.
It's like the best kind. It's just like
best kind.
glazed.
Yeah.
Filled to the brim.
Sarah's pretty much just carrying tons of this in her.
Yeah.
You'll be the cat's best friend, I think, Vicus.
Oh god, okay.
Gonna be wonderful.
The catnip.
That's what we should call Vicus now. Catnip.
Because catnip mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Have
A
fun
new kingly
sleeping.
title. I shall now knight you as a catnip.
That's one way to disgrace a noble.
And I hope everyone has enjoyed the session for today.
Yeah, it's fun. Thank you.
It was fun.
Yes, thank you.
Things went a little bit off course with all of you falling down into the ravine.
I would not say so.
It worked out fine.
It worked out alright.
Typical of elves to just take everything in stride and say it was always them all along. So
Yes.
500-year-old wisdom and whatnot.
yeah,
As
For sure.
designed.
Yeah.
Thankfully, having the divine sense did mean you could bypass a couple of obstacles.
yes.
Mhm.
A few.
Because I'll tell you, Cyrus's perception check certainly was not helping anyone at the start there.
No.
Spooky boy
was mine.
helped us out.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yes, indeed. Perhaps I should figure that out later.
Probably give the haunted pocket watch to Reverend Mother. She can probably do something.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, she does kind of worship the death aspect.
Yeah.
Remove curse could be a
Yeah,
thing.
I feel
knows.
she should be an expert on haunted topics. She could probably even arrange like a remove
A
curse
meeting.
ritual and something.
Yeah.
I'll talk to her when I have time.
Yeah. She's the only one we know that's older than you in spirit.
A human. Older than her.
She is a pretty old human.
Yes.
Though of course, she is fighting for the title of old human alongside the scolding mother.
I like Reverend Mother more. She reminds me of the Queen of Thorns from Game of Thrones a little bit.
That's very much the feel you should probably get from her.
Yeah.
Where the Scoldy lady's like the almost like a withered old hag, or like the witch from Brave,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
whittling bears in the forest.
Uh-huh. Fair enough.
She's a kindly old witch.
Yeah.
But no witch.
But like very powerful. Like terrifying.
All right.
Downside, both of them, age is getting to them, but
Yeah.
unlike those damn elves who apparently just run just fine, even close to their death.
Damn elves.
I mean, close to the death is like decades still.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, for all you don't, you have no idea how much life Zed has left in them.
True.
I mean, sure. At most, 100 years.
But theoretically, the last 1% of an elf's life is like effectively 100 times, or it's 10 times the length of 1% of the human life. So, if it's
Yeah,
like the equivalent of a year left for a human, or like even a couple of months, then it's much longer for an elf.
Yeah.
All right, folks. I am off to bed.
Yeah, I think so too.
Same.
Me too.
Good work. We taught them the what for.